And just like that, we're in.
We're in.
Oh, that's good, bro.
Austin, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you boys today?
We're doing all right.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
usually
okay.
just start off. Sorry to cut you off, Jimmy. We usually start off just like how the whole COVID thing hit you. Like everyone, it affects
yeah.
everyone differently.
That's
So we
true.
always just start off like, because it's something that's going on where it's like, fuck, man. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But
I mean, it's been pretty awesome. Messed up my gym grind recently.
oh,
My dad used to be a bodybuilder, so me and him would hit the gym like every day. And then once COVID happened, he's high immune risk, so he can't go out. So I wasn't going to the gym for a fat minute, and work was like hella busy because I work at Vaughn's. So first week, I like for solid 3 months, I was coming in like at 5 in the morning, just like grinding and getting off at 3 o'clock. It was hectic, bruh.
You got swamped.
We got swamped. We were running out of like food. We ran out of pasta noodles probably 2 weeks. I had people come in. We had lines of people at 5. People would come in at 4:30 in the morning, lining up outside
Wow.
to get toilet paper, to get toilet paper, cleaning supplies. What else? Produce. Oh my God, bro. A lot of our shipments came in late because people were just stacking up. I had a guy come in. I was checking him out. He bought $1,000 worth of canned foods. Just
Oh
canned
my.
foods.
wow.
Oh my God.
He was like, my wife says I'm going crazy overboard. I'm like, I can't say anything, bro, because I think you're going overboard too. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But I actually got COVID at the beginning at first as it happened, and it wasn't as bad as everyone seemed it was.
You got it? You actually had it?
Really?
You're the
Whoa,
first person.
yeah,
Yeah, you're the
first.
first person.
Yeah, so pretty much, well, the reason why I got it, because I was going out, and I'm in a fraternity, so, like, I was going to the house, of course, and I went to one of the other frat houses, and it was, like, a small gathering. It was, like, 25 people, but we didn't know some other frat house had it, and, the people at that frat house came to the party, and then that's how we got it. But, I mean, it wasn't as
shit.
bad as I thought it was. I mean, there was, like, some days where I think I had a fever one day for, like, a slight 101 fever for, like, 6 hours.
Okay.
And then I was just coughing for like 2 days, but like after like the first week, I felt better than ever. Like you couldn't even tell I was sick. I was in a good mood.
Really? You
Like,
bounced back.
I bounced back real quick, but the
Okay.
thing, I couldn't go back to work for 2.5 to 3 weeks,
shit.
which sucks. I lost a lot of money during that time, but I mean,
Yeah.
COVID's been fucked up. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully this shit's over. But people say they want to go back to normal, but this is a new normal, bro. Like,
It
Right
kinda-
now, right?
No, it
Now.
kind of is with the masks.
It is.
Everything.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate the mask.
bro, I've been wearing the mask since beginning of March. I have to wear it every day for work, bro. Shit's mad annoying. Like
Yeah.
you can't hear people talk at work. It's like, can you repeat yourself again? And the old people, because I have a lot of old people come to my line at work, because like I talk to them every day, because they're like, we have the same shoppers come in, and they love coming to my line because I talk to them. And it's like, can you repeat that again? Oh wait, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that again? It's like, bro, it gets mad annoying sometimes. But overall, I think everyone's doing a lot better right now.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
After the elections are over, I feel like
Yeah, that's
We
what
could
I've
get to
heard.
that. We could get to that.
Okay. But overall, I mean, I'm doing a lot better than the beginning. Like, being stuck in my room for a month straight was like the worst time of my life, bro. All I did was fucking probably play video games, and I love video games. I've been playing since I was like 4 years old. But it was rough, like playing just video games the whole time. 'Cause
No,
I'm so
that's
used
true.
to going out doing everything. But I'm glad that it's starting to get a little better.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with that. For me, so I was really busy for a while. From like November till right up when COVID hit, I was really busy doing something like every day, always moving around doing something. So then, COVID hit and I was in my room playing video games every day. I was like, this is a nice change of pace. But after that month, I was like, oh, I'm over it. I'm
Right?
over it.
Just after that 1 month, it's
yeah,
like,
that's all
right,
it took.
I mean, I still enjoy it, dude. I think it's the best thing that's happened to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Explain why.
Just everything that happened and like everything that happened since it happened, it was like
Like built up
I'm just
to
grateful for it all.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
what it is.
I
I'm
see what you're
grateful
saying.
for it all. Like it affect. I mean, for some people, I feel bad, because I mean, people are losing jobs and stuff. But for me, I was
Yeah.
like, shit, dude.
Living the life.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know. But it's still cool. I like that you brought up the election thing. Are you into politics?
I am.
Really?
Really?
I mean, I'm not super big, but like I know kind of what I'm talking about. My dad, big politics guy. He helped people run
Okay.
for school boards for
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
My dad's my dad always tries to bring me along, like, because our generation is not very informative of like what's happening around the world.
For sure.
Very true.
I think our lower generation is gonna be screwed because they weren't taught, they weren't raised what they were supposed to learn through school. I don't think they're teaching the right things in school, to be honest.
Oh no, I
agree.
agree with that
I agree.
100%,
School
man.
these days, they don't teach the right things at all.
Not at all.
I agree.
So you watch like the debates and all that, or no?
Sadly, I didn't get to watch the presidential debate because I was at work, but I did watch some of the vice presidential debate, and I mean, I heard about the presidential debate, and I watched like some clips on YouTube, and I heard it was a shit show.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, bro. Like, sometimes you just need to shut up and let someone talk, but at the same time, it's like they gotta get their point across. But I don't think they were like had no points they were getting across. They were just trying to bash each other. And I was like, that's not a good call on both of your guys' sides. I mean, I'm not a big Biden guy. I don't like Biden at all. I think I think if you've been trying to help run this country for he's trying to be in like
He's been in for like 30 years or something,
yeah,
man.
it was like 36 years. If you're really trying to start running it now, what happened 36 years ago? Like, you could have helped this country way more. Now you want to help?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing it 36 years later? You know what I
Dude,
mean?
you kind of opened my eye to that, actually, because
Like,
I didn't realize
people
that.
people don't do their information and research. Like, that's
Yeah.
what me and my dad do. Me and my dad we'll go to these rallies, and like me and him actually went to a Black Lives Matter protest. No hate on them. Like, I support it. Like, police brutality, that's so fucked up.
It's
Like,
out of control, right?
it's out of control, but some things people don't get all the information. Like, my dad went to one in San Fran. They were giving him eggs to throw at people's cars who supported Trump. They're like, you see anyone that supports Trump, throw eggs at them. They go, fuck them. And I'm like, I didn't think they were like that. And my dad goes, yeah, me neither, I guess. It's like some people are like so messed up sometimes, and it's like, damn, like, you're really gonna do that for someone just because their opinion? I mean, if any of you guys had a different opinion, you're in this room, I'm not going to treat you differently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your opinion is your opinion. I'm still going to dab you up, and I'm still going to be homies with you. We may not agree in the same thing, but you don't have to, like, bash someone down for what they believe in.
For
That's
sure,
true.
yeah.
That's
for sure.
true.
I
That's
100% agree. I think that's what I don't like about politics, because like you were saying, like, our generation's not really into it, and I'm one of them, dude. I don't really.
Yeah.
I think it's important, you know.
Mhm.
I can do that, but when it comes down to it, I'm like, dude. Someone told me it's like choosing between two Cracker Jacks, dude. She loves that word, but I'm just like, it's like you just gotta choose the best of the worst right now between them. And
Yeah. That's how
to
it
me,
is.
I'm just like, you know, like, I could get involved, but then I'll just get pissed off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I do feel that. I mean, even to do a little research and know what you're talking about before you talk, so people don't get mad sometimes. I mean, even I'm not saying you have to vote, but like, even if you know your research and you want to vote, like, do research. You're not just listening to the media.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst thing you can do.
The worst thing to do is listen to the media. That's what I tell anyone that talks to me about politics. I'm like, don't listen to the media. You want to listen to them because that's the only source of like information you're getting, because you're lazy and don't want to do the research.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, do your research. Take like 30 minutes out of your day. I doubt no one's doing anything. Go to your computer or phone, just do your research for like 30 minutes out of the day, and you'll be perfectly fine, and you'll know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like when they have all those like the Prop 43 or whatever on the
Yeah.
commercials, and like, vote this because, and then you're listening like, oh my God, that's bad, you know, and then you really look at what they're trying to do,
Yep.
and it's
fucked up.
yeah,
it's
so I'm
fucked
just
up.
like,
It's fucked
you
up.
know?
You're like, wow, you put that out there, but then you actually look into it, it's totally opposite of what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's why I'm just like, man, I'm just not a huge fan of all that. That's why I just think politics, they create a huge division in people.
Yeah.
Oh, no, easily. They try to separate two sides.
Exact-
The
Yeah,
left and the
it's-
right.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be united as one. Like, if
Mhm.
we're the land of the free. Like, do you know other places you live at? They don't have as much like opportunities we have.
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure.
And people are complaining that we don't have enough opportunity. Like, I want you to go live in Russia for like a month. How are you gonna like that?
Yeah.
Go live
Yep.
in Afghanistan for a month if you're a female. You're not gonna like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I find that very true, because I know a lot of people who are like, I don't like, you know, they're not a fan of capitalism. And to
Mhm.
me, I'm just like, dude, I love capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I could
exactly.
do it. I'm able to do what I want because of
Exactly.
capitalism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes a very me versus you mindset.
Oh,
Uh,
for
Very
sure.
much so.
For
And
sure.
no, you know what it is? It's a you're wrong, I'm right.
Oh, yeah,
mindset.
that's better.
People hate like telling someone they're wrong. Like, yeah, you're right. Oh
Yeah.
my God, people hate being wrong today.
Always,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Always, dude.
They can't disagree,
Always.
like black and white. It's just no, you're wrong, I'm right. No, you're wrong, I'm right. We'll back it up with evidence and let me hear it.
Yeah,
first. A lot of
exactly.
people don't back it up with evidence. Like, if you talk to some people, they'll be like, you know, why don't you like Trump? He's a racist. He's a bigot. He does this and that. Well, let me see evidence of that. Like,
Mhm.
if you don't have backup evidence, then why are you gonna call him that if you don't want to support him?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not that. I mean, there's some things that I've heard him say, and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
hate on the guy because he's helped our country. I'm not saying more than past presidents, but he's done a lot that I have liked. And a lot of people just don't back stuff up with evidence, and that's just what gets me mad. Like, if I'm arguing with you and I don't hear evidence, I just don't want to talk to you then, because
Yeah.
you're wasting my time. Now, if you give me good backed up evidence, I will sit there and listen to everything you have to say without arguing, without interrupting, because I want to hear your side of the story.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's a
See,
really good mindset, dude. That's
so-
what a lot of kids. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say this
No,
real
go
quick
ahead.
though. A lot of kids don't have that understanding right there.
I was just about to say that. Like
They
a lot of people don't have that kind of respect.
Yeah, at all.
That's why I'm glad my dad raised me how my parents raised me how they did, because when I look and I talk to people, I'm like, why don't you just sit there and listen and take everything in? You're not doing that, so it's not going to help you or the other person get to the point you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic way to live right there, man.
I know.
And that goes for everything, not even just politics, just everything.
Yeah.
Everything, like relationships, friendships. That's why listening, I'm glad that I got raised, because listening is huge in life. I didn't realize how big it was, because I was really selfish when I was younger, until I started getting older. I'm like, damn, I gotta start like listening to other people, not just worrying about myself and seeing how other people's feel. And I did that for like, I think I started realizing that like my junior year of high school, and I started like opening up to people and listening to them, and I'm like, wow, like I got better connections with people.
Yeah.
People want to hang out with me and talk to me more.
Oh, yeah.
Selfish, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, listening's a skill,
it is.
without a doubt.
Oh, for sure.
It's hard because some people don't realize how big it is in life.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, man. And just the understanding. That's even. I think that's even more brave.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Just knowing like that someone could talk to you and you're not gonna judge them, or you know what I mean.
That's what a lot of people judge this day.
Oh,
and
for
age.
sure.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Like, it's crazy how people are raised. Like, I can just talk about that all day, bro. There's so many things that I would like to fix on how like people treat other people.
Oh yeah.
But I can't live their lives, so I can't tell them you're doing this and this and this wrong, because
Yep.
they're not gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, well, how do you know? I can't really back it up, but I just know from like experience that like this is what I'm doing, and it helped change my life. So I mean, it's all up to you and what you want to do.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like I've been learning, that you just gotta live your life, man. At the end of the day,
At the end of
and
the day, you can't make someone else happy unless you make yourself happy.
and you can't
That's
fix
true.
anyone.
Nope.
You can't fix anyone except for yourself.
Yeah. And
That's
that's hard. That's hard to think about sometimes, especially when you see a homie in need, like somebody who's really down.
Yeah.
That's tough, Jimmy.
That's when it gets hard.
That's tough.
That is tough.
I try to be there for the boys. The boys.
Yeah.
People underestimate the boys, and people are like, "Why you always hang out with them?" But the boys, they always got my back. I always got their back. Anything
Big
they need,
true.
I'ma help them. As long as they get, even if they don't always got my back, I will always be there for them, because we grew up together. We shared the same
That's true.
experiences together. Like,
That's so true,
what
dude.
more can you ask for in a great friendship? Like, people be like, you're gonna pay to have friends in a fraternity. It's not all about that. It's about making connections. People always get on me about that, about joining a fraternity.
Ah.
I
Really?
can talk about that all day too. Yeah. So you do have to pay so something called nationals, and they're like the head. So it goes to fraternity, IFC, nationals. Nationals is the head, so they control everything that happens in Greek life. Well, you have to pay them so they can make sure everything's doing okay, and they want dues, money, which is dues. And people get mad about that sometimes. Like, I'll tell people they're like, you go to Fresno State, and they're like, what do you do there? I'm like, I'm in a fraternity. They go, you're gonna pay money to have friends? I'm like, it's a little more than that. You make more connections.
Yeah.
I promise you, the first week I rushed, which is how to join a fraternity, I met over 125 people, and I'm not even capping. I can tell you how many people I met the first day rush, second day rushed.
Wow.
The amount of girls I met that I've grown a connection with and friends, nothing even more, just a connection with your friends. It's crazy, bro. Like, I'm not telling everyone to rush, but the more you realize, like, wow, like, there's a lot more people that I do have connections with where I live than without like opening up. Because before, I was a really shy guy. I wasn't shy, but like I didn't want to do a lot of things and go out until I'm like, well, I mean, I'm in college. I want to make the best of it, and I'm like, I'm gonna rush a fraternity. I did it. I won't regret it, even though it does cost a good amount of money. And I don't have a lot of money at the end of the day. I still can go to the boys. I can still relax with them. We can still play die.
Tosses some die.
Sitting with the boys is memories that we'll always have fun with. And I'm glad that that's also helped me like be able to communication skills is big in life.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't communicate in life, you're not gonna go anywhere with a job.
That's true.
You gotta be able. I had what was it when I had my first interview at Vaughn's. Oh, I was so nervous, bro, because that was my first actual job interview. I've had jobs before, but it's because my dad helped me get the job, because I worked my dad's job in Kerman. But when I first had that job, I'm like, I can't talk to save my life. And once I actually rushed to fraternity, started talking to more people, and people started helping me out, I feel like I can go through any interview right now and just talk like this and be perfectly fine without being nervous.
Wow.
That's a skill again.
One thing I find interesting about that is I didn't realize that's kind of how the frat was or the fraternity was. But like a big thing in my life is I think connections are the most important thing you can have.
Oh my, I agree
The
too.
most important thing, because connections can get you anywhere.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Connections can get you to a free car, a job, a friend who can turn into a girlfriend, anything.
Oh, yeah.
Anything. Like, that's super important to have connections. People don't realize, like, what you can do in life with having someone that actually cares for you and looks out for you and will help you get bigger in life. There are those friends that will bring you down, but then there are those friends that will help you go up those ladders to get you where you want to go, and they'll be right there by your side the whole time.
Oh, for sure. I agree with that 100%. I thought Jimmy brought up a good point there. I think that's something that...
What, connections?
Yeah, because for a long time I was like, I could do everything on my own,
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that, bro. I hated getting help from people.
I was like, I can do it all. And then I realized, I met this one guy when I was working at the mall.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I'm a pro. And I'm like, he's a pro trader, like Forex trading, if you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I met him there. And then from there, dude, he taught me everything I know. No,
he was the one.
Wait, I've never talked about him to you, Jimmy?
No.
Let me hear the story,
Okay,
bro.
so I was working, dude. I was talking to my friend, and all of a sudden, like, this kid has an iPad, and he's got charts up, and like, I was just like trying to make conversation with them, just because that's what I try to do. I a bunch of people at the mall. I was like, oh, I see you trading Forex. He's like, wait, you trade? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I've been trading for like a little under a year. It was like 6 months, 8 months, something like that.
Okay.
And his name's Iffy. Guy's a baller. I've actually thinking about inviting him here, but I know he's a busy guy. But him and this guy Matthew, they were there, and Matthew's from where we live, a little up more up north, California.
Okay.
But I was talking to him, and he's like, have you seen gold lately? And I'm like, oh yeah, I was watching gold this morning right before I came to work. And the dude, like, we were just talking for like half an hour, dude, because like there was no one at the mall really at that time, and my manager, he was just like, it's cool, man, like I don't care. So we were just talking, and he's like, you know what, man? He's like, I'll give you, it was like we're in a trade group. He's like, you should come and join us. I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
so it was cool. And then now I talk to them occasionally. They check up on me, I know they're busy guys, so I don't like mess with them all the time, but they always check up on me. They're always like, hey man, how's your trading going? And
that's
just
dope.
just like that, dude.
That's dope.
Just
That's
like
dope.
that. And now,
And it was a guy in the mall.
Exactly. And I would have never known, dude. I thought he was just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Like a regular dude.
Hey, get to know people. That's important.
Yeah,
exactly.
Get to
That's
actually
one
know
thing.
someone.
That's one thing that I'm finding is less common, I think. I see it in my little brothers. Is like people don't understand how big connections are, or how big just meeting somebody else is. How big going out there and saying, hi, my name is blank, shaking their hand. I don't think younger than us, people realize that.
No.
Like my brothers don't, and my brothers are young. They're freshman and sophomore, and I wasn't like that when I was their age. But I think that's a big thing that I learned through school, especially through sports. Sports was huge, dude.
That's true.
I think I really undervalued sports until I was in them. And then I was like, this is crazy.
I think
It's
sports
crazy
does
being
more,
in
though, than just connections. I mean,
Oh,
dude,
no.
you build your
Confidence
confidence.
is huge,
I actually
dude.
wrote a paper on that for school.
Really?
Why should play sports at a young age.
For sure. I
it
believe
was
that.
like 9 to 10 pages long.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I'm sure you got a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
information
Oh,
in there,
yeah.
though.
There was a lot of information about that, but what you guys were just talking about, it just flicked a light in my head. Bruh, it helps you build confidence.
Yeah,
helps
it does.
You build your communication skills.
Oh, without a doubt.
Helps you get your strengths in lives. Like, you get injuries, it makes you stronger.
Oh,
Keeps
for
you on the
sure.
road.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I agree with what you said, bro. I think a lot of kids these days don't play sports, and I think they should.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, my dad always wanted me to do sports, and I was like, I don't care. Then I got into them, and I'll admit, for the first, 2 weeks, I was like, this is whatever. I'm only out here because my dad wants me to and because I have a friend out here. And then I started getting into it, and it's almost like I accepted it. I was like, I'm here. This is what I'm doing with my time now. I got to love it. And once you pass that, once I was able to pass that, I was all in. I was all in. And the first year, I really thought I was going to be in for a year and not like it. But I was hooked after the first month and a half. I was hooked, dude.
I know that feeling.
It was.
You just gotta find your sport though.
Exactly.
No,
It's
you
got-
do.
it's gotta be
You
it.
do.
You
You
can't
do.
just force someone into the sport. I mean, there's a lot of sports to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, there's a lot of extracurricular activities. It doesn't have to be sports. You can like what, doing chess, doing like checkers.
That's
like,
true.
Robotics. My
That's a good
brother did
point.
robotics.
That's a
yeah.
good point.
Like even just joining a school club will like get you somewhere with people and like help your communication.
Yeah.
skills.
And the thing is, you never know who they are or who their parents are, or you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Back to
it go-
connections.
And that's why I was gonna bring this up. I totally it just came to my head right now. Jimmy has a huge web of connections, and when Jimmy and I were starting this thing, I was like, dude, I'm open to whoever you want on here. It don't matter who. I was like, if we know them, if we both know them, that's cool. If we don't, that's cool. I'm open to whoever. I was like, it don't matter who, because not only does it get a good conversation because you get to know someone, but it
Yeah.
just builds, dude. And then
Exactly.
I always told Jimmy, I was like, when we bring someone, they can bring someone the next time they come, you know. And then it just
yeah, it just
grows.
keeps going. It
Yeah.
keeps
Like,
going.
I was talking to King the other night,
Uh huh.
and I was just like, he was asking when we were gonna put his up, and I was like,
Okay.
and I just told him, you know, that we were talking about next time we bring him. I was like, just bring someone on with you. Don't matter who.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
matter who. Just bring someone on with you. So I'm open to it.
Okay.
I'm just
okay. I'm game
you know
for
what
that.
I mean. I'm just
Yeah.
open to whoever, and I think because it builds the connections.
I'm
It
definitely
does.
gonna post this like on my social media. and
Yep.
stuff,
Oh,
'cause
for
it-
sure.
When I walked in, I'm like, yo, this is legit shit. Right?
Yeah, it is, dude. It
Dope.
is.
Like I thought it was gonna be like us just on one microphone, like just talking away. When I saw this setup, I'm like, yo, this is legit right here, bro. This is so dope.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of what we're doing here.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
this is amazing. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh.
gonna get somewhere with this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. Jimmy and I, we already talked. Like, if it gets somewhere, cool. If it doesn't,
Yeah, we're
cool.
not
Like,
stressing
just,
about it.
yeah, we're just. I mean, this is more for fun, dude.
Yeah,
like, the whole
exactly.
thing, I was like the connections thing, dude. I mean, you never know
It
who
brings it
Jimmy's
right
gonna
back
bring. You
around.
never know who I'm gonna bring.
Yep.
And I remember when you told, I was like, I just remember you from high school. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just
yeah.
remember I'd see you around, but.
Yeah.
Now that I get to talk to you, you're
Like the-
totally, you know,
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? I had no expectations walking into this, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just a great
That's
thing.
a good thing too. Having no expectations, just listening to
Oh,
someone.
for
to get
sure,
to know
Oh,
who they
dude.
big
are.
time, big time. I
Big
actually did.
time.
I didn't know you were political.
Oh,
I did not
big,
know.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm
That's
saying. You
big
never know,
political.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
One
just
thing
don't
of.
show it a lot.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, you
Oh, yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah,
or
not-
maybe,
not-
maybe not.
Not to. I mean, I try to, but not in this day and age. People are gonna harass you
Yep.
and stuff. So, unless I'm actually at a political place, then I will show it. Right now, I just try to stay low key about it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think that's the best thing to do because I'm very opinionated too, you know. But if I keep my mouth shut, it saves everyone.
Oh yeah.
You
One
know?
thing. One thing I thought was funny is before I was coming here, I was filling up my water stand at my fridge, and I look over to my left, and right above my trash can is an empty box of Frosted Flakes, right? And you know how on the cereal boxes it has a bunch of words on it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm reading. And it's like, it's going through statistics of why kids should be in sports. And one of the things is like, it builds confidence. I thought that was just funny. That it
Oh
kinda
yeah, that's
came-
the build. I mean, dude,
Like,
that's
circle like
confidence
that.
is so big. Like that can get you a girlfriend. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
for sure.
true.
You're at a party or like you're at a club or like at the mall, bro. If you have confidence, but you're walking up to a girl with confidence, she's like, okay, you
Yeah.
have confidence.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you get them right there. Now, if you're
Mhm.
walking up, some girls like the shy guys, but most girls like confident guys.
That's true.
I will 100% agree with that. When I first rushed the fraternity, I was not confident talking to much girls, and now I can probably talk to anyone in the room because just so much confidence builds. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's so easy, and you have to know how to talk to people too.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to
Oh,
know how
without
to
a doubt.
Keep the conversation
Yep.
going. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They just there. How are you? Good. What's your major? Good. Oh,
Good.
what's your major?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Mine's this. You gotta learn how to keep the conversation, get to know what they like, so you can talk to them about it. A lot of,
No,
a lot
that's
of
true.
Guys don't know how to do that these days, and I want to help people outdo that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do you know? Are you talking about like how to talk to girls specific?
Yes.
Oh, do you know who? What's his name? He's super successful guy. His name's Jason something. He does that. He wrote a
Jason
book.
Wallace?
No, he's a
Momoa.
YouTuber. His
Oh.
not Jason Momoa, but he's a YouTuber. He does like online marketing. That's like his career.
I
And
think I seen one of his ads on like YouTube when I was watching like a Valorant video or something.
Probably.
Like that. Probably, yeah.
and he wrote a book just like how to build confidence, and then the first half is building the confidence, and the second half is talking to girls. And I was just like, dude, this guy's a baller,
I
dude.
know,
Like,
man.
See, confidence is attractive both ways, too.
oh yeah,
Confidence is attractive in a girl, and confidence is attractive in a guy. I think confidence is a huge quality to have.
Oh, big time.
A huge quality to have, because someone who's not confident, I'm not gonna say it wears them down, but it shows. You know what I mean? It shows big time. And personally, I think it's for the worst. I think it's better to be confident in yourself, because when you're confident in yourself, I mean, you're confident in yourself. You know, you're trusting of what you're gonna do, and you're trusting of your capabilities. Talking with somebody, talking with you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that goes a long way. Goes a long way.
I think it's better to be overconfident than no confident at all.
I agree.
Oh, I know exactly how
I
that feels,
agree.
man.
I think it's better to be overconfident, like walking in, like I'm gonna bag this, and you don't bag it, then like I ain't bagging this, bro. I can't do it. Like,
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think it's better to be overconfident.
Oh, for sure.
Well, confidence to a point improves your ability too,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you go in with no confidence,
You ain't bagging.
exactly.
I think though, if you're overconfident, you gotta be mentally strong too.
Oh, that's
because
true.
you're gonna hear some shit,
Oh,
man.
that's true.
Every
That's
day I
true.
hear some shit because of how overconfident I am. You know,
Oh,
every
yeah,
day.
Every day. You gotta have a strong mindset for that, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
like
Easily.
I mean, even this guy, like our friends, you know, I'll be talking to them. They hate how.
king.
Yeah, exactly. I consider myself a king. You know what I mean? They don't like that shit, dude. They don't like that shit at all.
You
but-
should get over here like, bro, I hate this dude. I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. But they're just like, you know, I'm just like something that sometimes I feel like people just wish they had,
Oh,
Oh,
for sure.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm
For
not saying it's
sure.
them. I'm not saying it's them. But I'm just saying overall.
No, yeah.
for
Sometimes
sure.
people are just like, man, I wish I could be like that, and I feel
Mhm.
bad for them. I'm just like, because you could. All you gotta do is
Yeah.
do it. You just gotta do it.
Also, you could help them out, but like, it's just for some people, you don't know. It's just certain ways to build their confidence. Like they can just do
Yeah.
one thing and confidence is at the roof.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or something you go bad and may never get it. I don't know.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
I think that's when it's bad. When you're feeling good and then something bad happens and it just kills it
Oh, yeah.
and you're done.
Yeah.
That
And that-
worse is getting cock blocked, bro. That ruins my confidence to the max, bro. You're talking to a girl on the side, and then all of a sudden her friend comes up and just pulls her away, and you're like, damn, bro, that just ruined the whole entire 20 minutes I was sitting there talking to her. You don't see her again that night because her friend keeps watching over her because she wants you talking to her. That's the worst. That ruins the confidence right there, bro. I hate that.
That's funny. So you like being in a frat?
Oh, bro, I love it so much. Not just for the partying. Like, people say it's all you do is party. Like, no, like, I have met some crazy, like, we have alums that were in the fraternity before. Guys make bank, bro.
Oh,
Some
yeah?
of them, we have a lot of our guys. My fraternity is the highest GPA fraternity. Most of our guys are 4.0 mechanical engineers, nursing majors, doctors. Like, I joined that fraternity one because of the high GPA. And plus, I had family in it. Both of my cousins are in it.
Okay.
They went to high school with us, too. You know Ryan Moore?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my cousin, he's in that one too, and then Nick Moore, my also older cousin. But yeah, I love being in that fraternity. It's a great vibe. I mean, there are like some cons of it, like of course paying for it and like having to like clean up after some stuff or like take care of people. But besides that, bro, it's a great time. Like my parents were not happy when they found out. I went home one day. I said I'm rushing the fraternity. My dad, I've never seen a dude look more mad and sad at his face the whole time. I said, I'm rushing to fraternity, Alpha Sig at Fresno State, Nick and Ryan are in it. He turns around, bro. I wish I was recording this, bro. He turns around, blank stare. Doesn't say anything for like a solid 30 seconds. He goes, are you kidding me? I'm like, nah, I'm being for real, bro. And he goes, stop. You're not rushing fraternity. I go, yeah, I am. But it's going to pay for friends. And I was like, that's where you cross the line. Right there.
That's where you
That-
cross the
that's-
line.
Don't say that. It's more than that. And he goes, whatever. And then I told my parents how much my parents are divorced. So I went to my mom's house. I'm like, yeah, I'm rushing for 3. My mom is a more chill one. As long as I'm getting my school done, I'm passing, of course, with like a high GPA. Right now I have like a 3.7, which is not that high for nursing.
Right.
Nursing majors, you have to have a 4.0.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm going to work and get my school done, my mom doesn't care like as much as I do. She still wants me successful, but she doesn't let me go doing stupid shit. But as long as I'm getting stuff done, they don't care. But it's fun. Like, I would tell you guys, I mean, I could probably bring you guys to a party one time. Like,
Damn.
Okay.
I really like guys to come in, like, so there's something called G's, and those are people that are not in the fraternity. We don't allow a lot of them in because we have a lot of them are jealous of us, and sometimes they come and mess up our house. We had people break our windows, bashing our
Whoa.
doors. Yeah, try to take our
Fuck.
alcohol. Like, some people get really jealous we don't let them into parties because there's actually a rule. 4 girls to 1 guy ratio. That's how we have our parties. So if you strike out once, you still have 75 more. You still have 3 girls to talk to not to strike out. But that's like the ratio. Like a lot of like Greek people, like even United States, like most a lot of fraternities, they have the 3-to-1 ratio, 3 girls to 1 guy. Like, if
That's
you
fucking
ask
funny,
people-
dude.
You ask any guy in a fraternity, how many girls to guys do you throw at a party? 4-to-1, 3-to-1. That's about it. And it's an actual party. Now, if it's like a small gathering, we don't care. It can be more guys to more girls. But an actual party, we like it 3 girls to 1 guy. Because if you strike out 2 times, you still have another time not to strike out.
That's fucking awesome.
Wow. So do you think fraternities get a bad rap?
Oh
Like
my
more
God, bruh.
a bad rap more than they should?
Yes, there's
Yeah.
a lot that we do. Like, we hold fundraisers, we do charity events. One of our, actually just, I think last week, 8 or 10 of our guys went up to Shaver, helped clean up the wood, help people redo some of their houses. We donated, I think it was $800 to a charity for people that lost their houses, and we're trying to do another one. So
Wow.
we definitely get a bad rep, because you hear the bad fraternities, that ones that haze, the ones like kill their pledges for drinking too much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't hear the good things that happen. You hear
Yeah.
the bad things. Kid dies from alcohol poisoning. Kid overdoses. Like, you don't hear the good stuff that happens, and that's why we get a bad rep for it. Because people, it's because what you see. What do you see in the movies? You see fraternity people getting drunk,
Yeah.
partying, doing stupid stuff. That's not always that happens. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like, we have meetings 2 times a week about what we need to work on, what charities can we help, what can we do to better the man. That's our saying in my fraternity, to better the man. What can you do? What can you do to better yourself and to better your brothers? And that's what we talk about once to twice a week on what we can do. And a lot of people don't
Wow.
realize that, because that stuff stays hidden. Like, we're not just gonna blurt it out there. And so
Yeah.
we get a lot of bad reps. Like, it's just because of what you see in the movies and social media and stuff like that. I mean, what we do post on social media is us having fun partying, but I mean, you don't see the inside stuff that we do besides like the charities and stuff.
And I think that's a good point you bring up, because I feel like that's just like, I don't watch news, and I think that's exactly why what you were saying, like, you only see the bad stuff, you know, you never see the good
Never
stuff.
see the good stuff.
And even when it is the good stuff, like, to me personally, like, it's just, it doesn't affect, like, I think that's why, and I think that's why a lot of people feel this way, is that if you put the good stuff, it's not affecting you as much.
Yeah,
But when
no.
it's like, when you're hearing all this bad
Bad
stuff
stuff.
happening,
Mhm.
it's kind of affecting you in a
Yeah.
negative way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think that's where the problem is. I thought that was a very good point you brought up, because I have a friend in a fraternity. He goes to what the fuck?
Davis.
Davis. Why did I forget where
What
my
fraternity
boy?
is he in?
I don't even know the name,
Okay.
but he goes to Davis. Do you know Jane Lord?
I think sounds familiar. I may have saw a picture of him. Maybe I'm like,
Yeah. Well, he's one of my boys, and he goes there, and he just says, like, I always mess with him. I'm always like, you know, why are you over there, you know? And he's like, dude, this is like the most fun I've ever had. He's like, I'm with a bunch of dudes. He like,
doing whatever
and-
they want.
yeah, and he was telling me, he's like, something's going on with their frat though, specifically, like, they're thinking they might get shut down or something because funds aren't there.
Oh,
And he's
that's
like
the
super.
worst.
He's like super.
Yeah, it's expensive to be in a fraternity, bruh.
And he was telling me, even if you're not like living in, because he lives in the house,
Okay, yeah. So
So-
if you live in a house, your dues are less. But if you don't live in,
you're
up
still
there,
paying.
bruh.
You're still paying.
I'm paying a good amount, bruh.
And you don't live in the house.
No, I don't live in the house yet. Nah, I got a lot. I got a car payment, phone, like bills I gotta pay. And my parents say if I move out, and if I move into the frat house, they don't want me to because they know I'm just gonna party and not. So they're like, we're not gonna help you that much if you move out. So I'm waiting until maybe after COVID's over to find a new job, work at a bar, like work at a restaurant, and get tips, and then I'll move in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll pay you
So
rent
I
pretty
know,
simple.
I know what your friends think about. One of fraternities in Fresno State's the same situation.
Oh, really?
Down because they only have like 3 people living in the
Oh.
house of like 18 people, so they can't afford the house. You know what I mean?
That's yeah.
Okay.
People don't want to pay right now if they can't have fun at the house. People
Mhm.
are like, no, I'm not paying. Luckily, our house, we have 18 rooms and 18 people are there, so we're chilling right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it sucks right now. COVID
Yeah, it messed
Oh,
it
man.
up.
everything up, bruh.
For sure, and I think that's why, because he was just saying, like, they were even having, I don't know how you guys, like, if it's like an interview or something, or how that someone gets in a frat. I just know that he said he was talking to someone who was interested, and they
That's
mentioned,
called rushing, yeah.
oh, okay. So then they mentioned the fund, or the, you know, the dues that you have to pay, and he was like, yeah, I'm good, you know, like, he walked out on it, and he was just
Yeah.
saying, he's like, once this guy graduates, like, we're basically done, because, or I think it's 2 dudes. Once these guys graduate, we're done. There's only like 6 people here.
Damn,
so-
yeah.
I don't know. I just know that's what he's been telling me. He's kind of bummed out about it because he enjoys it, you know, like just as
Mhm.
you do.
It's a great opportunity. If you guys ever go to college and want to, even just the rush process, it's amazing. Can you meet like, you rush a different house, you meet like 25 people each house, and there's your connections.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Wow.
sounds like it could be fun, you know.
Yeah, it does.
My cousin goes to a lot of the parties over there. I don't know how it works or whatever, but she was telling me that she was going. There was like a wine night or something.
Wait, we at Fresno State
Hmm.
probably came to my house. And
That's
my
what I was
fraternity
thinking, 'cause
is,
she-
you know,
what's
my
it called?
Alpha Sig.
Yeah, she was there.
What's her name?
Her name's Alexi. She was with she has like bright. She's got like bright. I think right now it's pink. I don't know. And her friend Maddie, she has bright blue.
Do you have a picture of her?
Maybe.
Yeah, because my fraternity's known for Wine Wednesdays. Our Wine
Yeah, that's
Wednesdays,
what it was. Yeah, Wine Wednesday.
Wine
That's what it was. She was like, I was there, and I was like,
We're
oh, that's
going
cool.
Tonight, bro, is our Wine Wednesdays.
Oh, really?
Our fraternity's known for Wine Wednesdays. Like, if you talk about Wine Wednesdays, everyone goes, yeah, Alpha Sig, bro. Alpha Sig, Wine Wednesdays. And I'm
Wow.
like, yep.
Yeah, that's what she was. She told me, I was talking to her Friday night, and she was like, yeah, and I think she was saying she was planning or might go to another one on Friday, whatever day it was, I'm not sure, but she was like, yeah, Wine Wednesday, I was there. I was like, huh.
Wine Wednesday.
Oh, let me see if I can find some. You guys keep going. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
try.
no, Wine Wednesdays, bro. I'll try to bring you guys onto Wine Wednesday one time a week. We're not allowed to have a lot of people because of COVID, and
Yeah.
it's which sucks, but most will. It is fun. I mean, before COVID hit, that's what we were known for.
Okay.
But right now, we're trying to keep it low key, so we don't have a lot of things going on at the house
Yeah.
because of our house can get shut down, and we don't want that. So we're not
Yeah.
throwing anything really that much. Like if we do, it's just the brothers there, and like it's about it. Maybe like, yeah, that's about it right now. But after COVID's over, I definitely got you guys. Like,
Okay.
we will throw a couple ragers, and I'll invite you guys. Like, I'm down skis for sure. Even the cameraman, I'll invite the cameraman too. I gotta get him in the action.
So, when COVID, yeah, I have to think about this. Before COVID hit, were you always busy?
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I was. Well, I'll tell you my daily schedule right now. Wake up at 5 in the morning, go to the gym till 7. Go home, eat breakfast, do my things I need. Go to school until, college classes. I had like one at 8, 11, and 3. After that, go to work from like 4 to 10:30. Go back home, do homework. Same thing every day.
Wow.
So
That's busy right there.
Yeah.
I was pretty busy
He's a
too
busy
prior
man.
to. I can't find one. I'll see if I can get one before. But yeah, it was an interesting time right before this all happened, because I remember my coworker, she asked me, she's like, do you think it's gonna come over here? And I was like, nah, it's like
it was a meme. Remember when people were making memes?
yeah. And I was just like, she just asked me, she's like, I was like, nah, I think we're cool, like that's pretty far away. All it took was one plane, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All it took was one
All
plane.
it took is one plane with 4 people on it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're in a big hole right now.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, like I said, I'm enjoying it as much as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Got to make the best of it at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Best of a bad situation.
Yeah,
exactly.
Every time though, always best of a bad
For real.
situation.
Without a doubt. And a mindset goes a long way too.
Oh yeah, if you have that mindset, we try to make the best of everything, you'll be fine right now. But if you have that mindset, like nothing's going right for me, I'm not doing anything good, it's not gonna work
It's
out.
just a
Not at all.
spiral downwards.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
just a spiral.
So you guys having a Halloween party or something?
I don't know.
No?
Because of COVID, and if we have parties, we get shut down. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
It's like that.
it's like that.
Damn.
One of the houses actually is on not lockdown. They're suspended because
Oh,
man.
and someone snitched on them.
Wow.
Yeah. So pretty much there's something called Frat Row, and that's where all the fraternity houses are. Well, I don't live on Frat Row. Our house is on Shaw, but that's a good thing because we don't have cops watching our house all the time. No, Frat Row, we have 8 houses here, and there's a little gateway right here that goes in the football field. The cop just sits at the gate and sees who walks into the houses, walks out.
Where is it by Doghouse? Like down the street from
My
Doghouse?
fraternity is by Doghouse.
Okay, so I know where that
we're
one's
on
at.
Shaw, yeah, and the
Alright.
Frat Row is behind football field / soccer field, whatever you want to call it, and there's a cop that always sits right there, and well, if you throw parties, he of course can see it, and apparently someone snitched to him. He went up, checked the house, about 30 to 40 people.
Oh.
House got shut down. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's 100% true story. I'm not gonna fully get into it because I don't like getting into other fraternities' business.
Yeah.
Because I want to stay in my business, stay in our lane. I mean, we're cool, everyone, but like that's how we rock.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard that. I'm like, we gotta keep it low key now because like we want to throw one, but we're probably not going to. I mean, if we do, it's just gonna be the brothers and us dressing up in costumes and toss and die. That's about that's about
Man.
all we're gonna do. But I mean, it would be fun to have them. But I don't know. I mean, some people might have it like not including the fraternity, but I know some people are gonna try to have it at their own house. Which
Yeah.
would be fun
Oh,
to
yeah.
show up to because you can't get in trouble for that really.
Yeah.
But I'll keep you guys in contact. I'll hit up Jimmy, so I'll let you guys know. So
For
like
sure.
if someone throws something at their house and I go, I'll hit you guys up. We
Sure.
can just have a
All
little
right.
fun time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I know you're big into the gym, Austin. Are you trying to tone up or build muscle?
I was pretty big before COVID happened. I mean, I'm not big now because I lost 15 pounds during.
Wow.
I was 142, biggest I've gotten before COVID hit, bro. Jacked, and now I'm like 124, 627. So I just started going to the gym on Monday, grinding back to it. I can't gain weight. I have a fast metabolism, so
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
eating 5-6 meals a day before COVID.
Yep.
hit.
Oh, I know what
man.
that's like,
Oh,
man.
man.
Grinding it. My dad, I was like helping my dad cook a meal. I was like, I legit wake up at 3 in the morning, have food, go back to bed, wake up at 6. Have breakfast. Like legit, I would stay up for 10 minutes, eat a meal, go back to bed.
Wow.
And once COVID hit, I just started staying up till 2 in the morning playing video games,
Yeah.
having fun. And I'm like, damn, I got skinny real quick. 5.5 months later, I lost 10 to 15 pounds, and I'm like, holy.
Wow.
So I'm trying to get big. I'm trying to like. I mean, I'm pretty toned right now. I mean, when I go to the gym, I mean, I can still lift like a good amount for my size. I think my max bench is like 150. I think right now.
Okay,
I only weigh
okay.
120. So I mean, I'm trying to get up there. I mean, right before COVID hit, it was 45 on both sides. I think it was 20. So what is that? 90, 110. It was 155. Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
trying to get back over that, but it's not happening anytime soon. Cause I tried benching. I couldn't even do the 40. I couldn't do a 45 on both sides. I'm like, damn, this sucks. Right
It
now.
does, huh?
Yeah, I didn't realize how much muscle I lost, so I'm trying to get back into it. You guys big in the gym?
Yeah, I do. I have one in my garage.
No.
Oh, I'll show you after. I'll show you guys after.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
shit's- yeah, I'm
Him and I were just working out right before you guys came here.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we were
That's
hitting
dope.
it.
Didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you want to come early, Jimmy. Oh, but you work though.
I do.
Yeah, but whenever you want, I got it, dude.
Okay.
I work out with my cousin. He comes here.
That's cool.
But what I was gonna say is I watched this documentary on Netflix. I forgot the guy's name, but he was jacked, like jacked, and all it took was one injury, dude. Done. That's
Wow.
it.
Yep.
His bicep literally fell off his. Yeah, he tore it.
Oh.
It literally fell into his forearm. Like you see it drop because him and his friend they were doing like the buddy lifting, and they were
Okay.
curling. And they were, dude, it was like almost 1,000 pounds or something, man. They were trying to curl. And his buddy, like, he's like, I can't. And he started dropping, and the dude was still holding, and he just falls. So then he still has some muscle mass, right?
Yeah.
Goes back, and he starts rock climbing, and he's not even fully healed. He's rock climbing. He falls, pulls his leg muscle because he has, like, the rope tied to his leg or whatever.
Mhm.
And then as he's trying to pull himself up off the rope, tears his bicep again. He was jacked.
I know about injuries. I've had 4 ACL surgeries.
Really?
I was a big soccer player. I actually was talking to the San Jose State coach to play soccer. I was going to redshirt my freshman year. I tore my ACL sophomore year of college. Sophomore year of high school.
That was
Never
it?
been the same, yeah. And I
Oh,
got back into
man.
my junior year. I'm like, I am feeling it. Talked to my high school coach, my club coach. I'm like, I'm good to go. First practice and running towards the ball, tore ACL
Again?
Oh.
Again.
Wow.
Not even one day after being cleared, bro. I just got cleared to practice. We just
Damn.
warmed up, and I'm like, okay, I got my knee brace on. I'm feeling it. Like, I'm feeling warm. It feels good passing the ball around. Coach is like, all right, 5 on 5 scrimmages. So I'm like, I'm going to sit out for a little bit, just do some more stretching. After I did that, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. So I'm like, put me in. Put me in. Not even 2 minutes into it. I'm running after the ball. Bam. You just hear a snap. I'm like, fuck.
Oh.
Sat back down.
man.
Knee swelled up. I'm like, this is how it's going to end, bro. So I haven't. That's why, bro, I used to love working, like, playing soccer and stuff like that. But after injuries, bro, Jesse, you don't feel the same.
It's not, right?
It's
Man,
not
a
the
torn
same.
ACL, that's a bad one, man.
Yeah, I've had 4. My knee feels like, in the wintertime, I legit, before I work out, I will put a heating pad on my knee for 15 minutes because I feel like I'm 65 years old, bro.
Wow,
I'm
that's
in the morning
whoa.
sometimes. It's crazy.
You tore? How many times you say you tore it?
I've tore it 3 times. I've had 4 knee surgeries. So I can explain if you want, like, everything I have had.
Go for it.
So I've had new bone in my knee. I've had new ligaments. So I've had a new ACL, new meniscus, and part of my MCL cut off. And then I had, what else would I have? I have new screws in my knee.
Oh,
So
man.
that connect the ligaments.
And you can
together.
feel those.
Sometimes when
Some-
it's cold. When it's cold. When it's
Oh.
cold, your knee's stiff, so you can hear the crackling and popping. But the crazy thing is, when the weather changes, I can feel it in my knee. Do you ever hear
Wow.
people say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's a storm coming or something, my leg it doesn't like mess with my knee, but my leg feels like light.
Wow.
Oh,
Like-
whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think about that because the frequency change in the ground, your knee can feel it.
That's
But it's
crazy.
So,
That ruined a lot.
you said I've never had an injury, but you said it was a snap. Did it sound like a
Oh,
rubber
It's
band?
like
was
a
like
pop, right?
Pop.
Yeah, it's
the
like a
first
Okay.
time, the first time
Just
I
like
tore
that.
it was a loud pop. I was playing on a football field, and my parents were in the stands, and I was running, tore it. My dad legit told me when I was at the hospital, he's like, I heard your leg pop. He's like, I got the very top. He's like, I heard it pop. So I was running. I went to turn around. We were playing on super thick turf. So I churned. My whole body churned beside my left leg.
Oh.
So imagine just, horrible. Yeah. And you could just hear the pop. I legit got down. And then my adrenaline was rushing because it was mid-game. So I realized happened. Yeah. So I tried to get back up. Fell over. Leg went limp. I had no feeling in my leg whatsoever.
Really?
Yep. I looked at my leg. In 5 seconds, it swelled up fatter than a softball. The doctors on the way to the ER had to put needles in my leg to soak the blood up, to get the blood out, because it was getting too big and the pain was horrible. So they took the swelling down, which helped a lot. That sucked. I think I have a picture I'll show you guys of the needle, how much blood they took out.
Wow.
They pulled it with a syringe then.
And needle was like this fat. Oh. Bro. I had no numbing at all, bro.
None?
Nope. They just went straight in.
They said, we can't numb you right now. We'll have to wait because it's too much swelled up. And I think they tried giving me one shot in the leg for numbing it, but it didn't do anything. So I just told them they can do it because I just want to get it over with. The pain was too much, bro.
Wow. So adrenaline really was like
saved.
Dropped that.
Adrenaline like dropped the pain for a little bit, but as soon as I realized what happened, then I'm like, damn, now it's starting to hurt.
Dude, adrenaline is crazy. I've seen an example of it and I've heard of an example of it. So the thing I've heard of it is Joel. He was at work before he was the same place he used to work, but before he was in the CAD Tech gig. He was working and a metal beam fell on one of his coworkers. Or not a wood beam, a beam, some kind of beam fell on his coworker. And the coworker's like, you gotta help me. And I remember Joel telling me it was like a flash and then adrenaline hit me. And it was like the heaviest I've lifted ever because he was just yelling, lifting. And it was enough for the guy to slide under and get out.
And that's all you need.
Adrenaline is crazy. So I heard about that from Joel. And then in track, I have a good friend named Dayton. And he was good. Ooh, dude.
Wow.
That's nasty.
I think it was 3 of those. How much blood?
3.
Wow.
Blood vessels, yeah.
That's a fat syringe too, dude.
Yeah.
That ain't no flu shot syringe, dude.
Big mama.
Wow.
But so I have a good friend named Dayton, and he was pretty
Dayton
big
with the glasses?
Yeah, Dayton Klopman.
Oh yeah. I like Dayton.
He's a cool guy. But he was big into track, right? So my senior year, he's running a 100, and he was good at it. He was good. That guy could run fast. He could haul, right? So he's running a run 100, and he's 40 meters away, 50 away from the starting line, and he took off. He's got a good lead. And I'm watching him like, go Dayton, yelling at him. And all of a sudden, he's sprinting, and he's got a sprinting style, right? And then he hops. Like, all of a sudden, he's sprinting, and he hops like a good 6 inches foot. And then he's limping and then starts sprinting a little bit again. And I was like, dude, I don't know whatever happened, but that's adrenaline right there just pushing him. And he sprinted for probably a good, like, maybe 10, 15 meters after that. And then it was just him limping the rest of the way. Yeah.
What happened?
He tore something. I think it was his ACL, but I can't.
That's the most injuries
I can't guarantee anything. But I just remember seeing it, and I was like, damn, that guy's a trooper because he finished it. He didn't stop. He didn't curl over. He finished that. And that's impressive, dude.
ACLs are horrible injuries, bro. I never want that. Not even my worst enemies, I don't want them to have surgeries, but because I was probably in a leg brace for the 3 years. I've had a surgery every year, and I was probably in a leg brace for 5
every year of high school?
Sophomore, junior, senior. Freshman year I didn't. Sophomore, junior, senior year I had a leg brace for 6 months with crutches, bro.
Wow.
This is like the first year I have not had any injuries, and it feels great.
You know what? Now that you mention that, I think I might have seen you like walking down with some crutches, dude.
Yeah.
I also think I remember you being a soccer player because I knew a few soccer kids as well. Man, that is, huh?
Who'd you know?
I knew Jesus.
Jesus is the homie.
And Marcos.
That's my boy too, bro.
Yeah, I knew Marcos too. And
dude, Jesus is cool. That man's cool.
I used to go watch them sometimes. But man, yeah, I remember you walking around like that. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's terrible. That's probably the worst. Like, you watch you watch football?
I love it. I mean, I used to like it until they got into politics and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a little.
But I mean, I watch it sometimes. That's another story for another day, bro. But yeah, I watch football.
You watch some football? Yeah. I just talking about the injuries. It just sucks, dude, to see someone. I don't know if do you watch any like lately at all?
Yeah, I have a fantasy football team, my fraternity, bro. So I watch the highlights and stuff like that.
You see Dak Prescott?
Bro,
hey, look it up. Have you seen it, Jimmy? Look up Dak Prescott's ankle. Injury. Dude, he thought his like shoe was loose, and he was trying to put it. Dude,
I saw the video, bro. I was like, holy.
I felt bad, man. That guy, he had talent, dude, and he probably
It's
is a
over
star.
for him.
It's
Oh,
over. Yeah, it's
actually-
done.
It's
It's
over.
over. It's over.
Actually, I think I heard about this. A coworker, they do fantasy football at my work, and a coworker, he was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, I traded to this one guy, and I wouldn't wish it on it. I wouldn't wish it on anybody." Because I guess it was like a trade that wasn't super good for him, but he was doing it anyways, right? So he took the trade, and then not even like 5 minutes after, somebody came out with an injury. The person that so my coworker traded the guy with the injury without him knowing. Yeah, he traded it. And the other guy was like, "Dude, you suck. This is a good trade for me." And then 5 minutes.
Got hurt.
Yeah, the
Man,
injury.
and that's all it takes. dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dascott's brother died recently, too.
His brother?
Apparently, yeah, or something like that.
Hold on, look up the video, though. Get the video,
Yeah,
dude.
the video of that. Oh, my God.
Oh.
He thought his shoe was like loose because you can kind of see like it looks like it was kind of falling
Yeah.
off, and then he was trying to put his shoe back on and it was all limp, dude. And I was like, oh, no.
There you go. I think it's.
Dude, it reminds me of the UFC fight.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Have you seen that kick?
Yeah.
Chris.
Yo, Redwood.
Okay, let's see this. Oh, my.
Look at- watch. He's trying to.
But he tried putting his shoe on. His ankle's done for.
Wow.
But he's better in surgery, though. I did see on Twitter that his surgery went great. So prayers to him.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Prayers to him.
Hopefully he does. He's a good football player.
He's a great football player. I respect him a lot.
Who's your quarterback for your fantasy?
It's Drew Brees, but
Oh.
I've been doing good. So I put Justin Herbert. I'm a Chargers fan.
Oh, okay.
I put Justin. He's been putting points up. For me,
Yeah.
but I finally, this past week I did ass in football, bro. I forgot I had 2 buys. I didn't look at it a lot this week. My quarterback had a bye. My running back had a bye. So I only averaged like 75 points. And my fraternity brothers was like 150. So I'm 1-3 right now, sadly.
Oh,
But I have some trades in mind coming in next week. So if I get those trades, bro, I'll be set for the rest of the season.
yeah. Drew Brees hasn't been doing too good.
Yeah,
Man. Justin
bro.
Herbert though, man.
He's been killing it, bro.
Man, I'm a Raiders fan, so I do watch my divisional games like Chiefs and all
Yeah.
them. We beat the Chiefs, bro.
Yeah,
that
I
was
saw
Holy,
that.
I had that game going on while I was at work, bro. I'm like, no way, bro. I'm like, nope, this is not happening, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, Chiefs needed that loss, bro. They played like shit.
Yeah.
Raiders played good. They did not play. Chiefs did not play good. They needed that loss. Their heads were way too
big.
over
My
their
pops
heads.
and I were like, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, it was like, man, I was like, I can't believe it, dude. That was a good game, but yeah, Justin Herbert, man, that guy's. I mean, where he came from? Oregon, right? He was from Oregon.
Yeah, I think
And-
so,
and
bro.
he-
He's a G, bro.
He's done really well.
He's done. The only reason I'm starting though is because do you see what happened to the Tyrod
Pierced it-
Taylor?
yeah, pierced his lung.
They're giving cortisone or something like that for like something. They pierced his lungs.
Dude, you can't mess up that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they're fired.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure I think they fired him. Yeah.
I'm sure, man.
I mean,
'cause-
you don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor was actually from the Bills.
Yeah.
So the Bills Buffalo coach and the Chargers head coach took Tyrod Taylor with him because Tyrod hasn't had a good 2 years. He's been injured after injury, not starting. But he was supposed to start and do pretty good. But I mean, I'm really hoping that Justin Herbert can step it up and like get us a couple dubs because we need it right now.
yeah, man, they should have won on Monday.
Yeah. Oh
They
my
had
God,
the
bro.
biggest opportunity, and
We
dude,
have been choking recently, like with the Chiefs. What
The
was it?
Bucks.
The Bucks.
that was
The
bad.
Buccaneers, bro. We were up 24-7, I think, when I was
Mhm.
at work and I picked it up, and then we lost like I was 38-31 or
Yep.
some shit like that,
Ooh.
and I was like, bro, I
Just
was
like that.
So irritated.
I can't knock Tom Brady though. I hate him, but man, the
Why you
dude's
hate him?
Huh?
dude's a
Because
G.
he's so good at football.
I know, bro. I respect him for his game.
Oh, for
his
sure.
Game, but he's such a great quarterback. I think it's his last year though.
I think he signed a 2-year contract
with the
with the Bucks,
Buccaneers?
so I think
Okay.
he might have one more. But
more
I
year
think
after
he's.
this.
I was thinking the same thing that he was done this year. He was playing. I don't know who they were going up against this last Sunday, but dude was hot, man. He was so mad. I'm pretty sure they ended up losing, but he was mad on the sideline. And I was just thinking to myself, like, this guy don't want to be here. You know, he was just trying to squeeze out the last of his payment and just
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
leave. You know,
You leave,
which
I
is
mean,
smart.
Oh, yeah.
But
That dude's retiring bougie life.
Oh,
still,
yeah,
bro.
for
How
sure.
many?
Oh, yeah.
How many NFL like Super Bowls? Like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Plenty.
it's a good amount, man. It might be
Plenty.
even be 6.
I think it is.
It might be
bro.
6. I mean,
no, I think because he had 5. I think it is 6. Yeah, I think so, bro. Oh my.
I mean,
imagine.
I just for a while because I was talking to my aunt's boyfriend one time, and I was like, I'm sick of seeing the Patriots every year. He's like, how I see it is like this is like this is glorious. Like this is no one will probably ever get that successful
No.
to
Really?
have
You
it
don't
back
think
to
so?
back to back 6 years, Jimmy, straight.
Straight? I'm
That
not
they
big
went-
at football. So.
Not that they won every time, but they
No.
made it
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
Super
damn.
Bowl like over and over and over again. I'm like, I'm
Okay.
sick of it, you know. But
yeah.
man, dude, I
This is
can't,
someone
I can't deny. I have to respect that, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Even though his career was built off a fumble that happened to my team, but, you know.
Oh damn, it'd be like that sometimes.
right?
Yeah,
One fumble
yeah.
changes everything. But
Exactly.
so you watch soccer, or you just played it?
I watch it. I try to watch it when I can. Most of the time, the teams I watch, like Barcelona or stuff like that, like they play in the morning sometimes. So I'm not waking up like at 3 in the morning.
Like,
sometimes.
yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
My uncle, he likes Liverpool.
Okay, yeah, I love the Premier League. Yeah, I'm a big Manchester fan.
Oh, okay.
I don't really like have a one team I like. I like watching all of them because they're just great teams. But I mean, my big team I'm a Barcelona fan. Of course, I'm a PSG fan because of Neymar. I'm a big Neymar fan.
Yeah.
But that dude's
a baller.
a straight baller, bruh.
That guy's a baller.
That dude's a big baller.
Can't deny that at all.
No,
Doesn't
he's
he own like an island?
Yeah.
What?
Right? Yeah, he owns like an island.
Dude's rich.
And I think ever since like the COVID thing, I was reading something. He's
He's
been living
living
out
on the
there,
island, yeah.
with his family.
Just training by himself.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Wow.
that dude does it. That dude can just live there, bro, and should just fly to the games and then fly back, and he's fine.
And I was thinking, I think I also saw like Nike gave him I think it was the biggest deal they've ever written off or with him or something like that, where
Wow.
Neymar and Nike had like it was like a biggest deal or something like that. I'm not too sure though. I just remember seeing something like it was like $600 million or something, dude, for a commercial, dude. Imagine.
God damn.
Neymar's a big guy, bro. I mean, he's a
I think-
big baller.
I think he's surpassed Messi, right?
And money wise, no, Messi. It's Messi, Ronaldo up top. I
You think so?
Oh, for sure, yeah. When Messi's so many more advertisements, so many more. We don't see a lot of it here, but in Spain and like stuff like that, he's done a lot of commercials. He does
okay.
a lot of stuff there. We don't see that much soccer. Not that popular over here.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
the
it's
World Cup.
true.
I mean, the World Cup did have more views than any sports station watched, but I mean, over here we're not that big at soccer. It's more football, baseball,
Basketball. Even hockey,
hockey. We're pretty big hockey over here. I've always wanted to go to Canada to go to a hockey game.
right? That'd be
Really?
tight
That'd
on.
be tight.
Yeah, dude.
I can bruise with the boys in Canada, bro.
Right? I've always wanted to go to because my uncle used to play professional hockey. He was
Oh,
really
shit.
good. Yeah, and
What
then
team?
I don't even remember, dude. It was in Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in Arizona. I don't know what team though. He might have actually just played like for college or a club, but I'm pretty sure he was pro.
That's still pretty dope, though.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was
That's
pro
sick.
somewhere because I remember I was watching him. He was playing in a game. I was
Mhm.
younger though. I have
Yeah.
hardly any recollection,
Yeah.
but he was pretty good, and it was just fun to watch, man. I like when they. Have you ever seen the movie Goon?
No.
Dude, it's with Stifler from American Pie.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, his whole career is built off when they throw the gloves off and they start fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. And there's this one guy. It's have you guys ever seen X-Men Origins?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know Sabretooth in that movie?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He's like the one that like he's the best fighter in the league. So Stifler
okay.
starts off as like just a fighter, and they're like, we want you just to fight. We don't care if you get ejected. That's the whole point of Goon. And then they get to fight this guy. He's like, this is the biggest fight I've ever had. And he goes up there and they're fighting, dude. It's the
That's hella
funniest
funny.
thing. Yeah, that's a fantastic movie, though. Highly recommend it.
So hockey's actually like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that.
They
throw
pound
down.
down.
Dude, they
God
throw
damn.
down.
They throw it down.
It's like a
crazy.
boxing match in the middle,
Yeah,
and they're on skates. And you know what I mean? Like,
It's like watching a ballerina fight, bro.
yeah,
God
they're all
damn.
slipping.
Yeah.
But they have such good balance on those
Hey,
skates,
that's
dude.
talent, though.
Oh,
That
for
is.
That's
sure.
talent.
I wish I can ice skate good, bro.
Yeah,
wish
me
I
too.
could. It's
I
like,
could do okay.
I can rollerblade good, but
Oh,
ice
rollerblade's
skating,
fun.
bro, I feel like it's different. I don't know
Really?
how.
Yeah, I'm not bad at it, but like when you can ice skate backwards, that's impressive.
Yeah,
I could do that.
No.
Yeah, I can do that.
way.
No.
But I
Hey,
can't.
let me take you
I-
on a date and find out. Then.
Let's do it. Let's do it. But I can't do like the spins and all that. Or I can
Okay.
also do the you know where like they come in, they like slide and
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
ice shape. I can
Yeah.
do that too. But that's it. That's it. But when I'm looking at people and they're like doing spins in the middle, and I'm like, yeah,
dude,
I'm,
they
I'm
start
not
them
down.
young though. That's why they're so
That's
good.
why,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. 4
I,
or 5 years old.
Yeah, I went skating one time with some people. I think I went with Presley. And there were kids skating around, like 5-year-olds. It was 3 of them, and they were playing tag on skates.
Wow.
And I remember they were playing one time, or they were chasing each other one time, right? And this kid's not it, this kid's it, right? So he's chasing him, and the kid spins around, is skating backwards, and then jukes him on the skates and skates around him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That dude's balling.
Yeah,
Right there.
the only way I can do it backwards though is I have to build like I'd have to go
Speed.
around, really
Yeah.
fast, and then I flip, and then I kind of just like go with it, you know?
Coast.
Yeah.
You gotta cruise.
Yeah, exactly. But there's some kids, dude. They're doing like
They're
they're jumping
crazy.
and like I'm just
Like
like
a dude, backflips.
yeah. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I couldn't imagine, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just scared of the dude. You slip or something, someone comes over your
Boom.
hand.
Yep.
Back leg broken.
No,
back
Exactly.
yeah. Same thing with skiing and snowboarding.
Oh,
Like,
I've never done that
I
though.
miss snowboarding,
Dude,
bruh.
skiing and
Never done
snowboarding,
it.
that shit's where it's at. That shit's fun.
Really?
dude.
If you
That
can
shit's
skate,
fun.
you can kind of snowboard. I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn how to skate more because it's a fun thing to do, like pastime, like go to Fresno State and skate with their brothers, stuff like that. But I want to learn how to skateboard, especially snowboard better, bro.
Oh, really? I've
Snowboarding's so
never
fun.
snowboard. I've used to skate. This guy's really good at skating too.
Oh shit, really? Let
Yeah.
me see you do a ollie. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
can you can hit a ollie, can't you? No,
Logan.
I used to be able to, but I remember I was trying to ollie a curve and I stopped. I was done. I couldn't get up the curve. I was like, I'm cool.
You guys watch Twitch at all?
Yeah, I watch some Twitch
You see
sometimes.
Soldier Boy on Twitch, bro?
Dude, oh my god, that was funny, man.
Soldier Boy streaming on Twitch is the funniest thing.
Dude, Twitch is blown up.
It
Twitch,
is.
oh
Twitch
my
is.
God.
I think Twitch is the next future of entertainment. I
Oh,
think
for sure.
live
I think
sh-
I'm
or
gonna-
live
I'm gonna
streaming.
invest in it for stocks.
Yeah.
Soon.
Do you have a Twitch stock?
Yeah.
Really? I'm
I
gonna
think
have
so.
to check that
Yeah, I'll
out.
watch. What app do you use for like stocks?
I use Robinhood for right
I
now.
use Robinhood too.
So you're into stocks? Did you know that, Jimmy?
Stocks. I knew a little bit.
I mean, okay, I'm not super big into it, but like I know I'm trying to learn more into it. I'm not super big on it, but I'm trying to like get more where like I can start making extra side money off of stocks.
Right.
Smart.
Yeah.
What do you own?
I only own 2. I own GoPro
Okay.
and Washington Pride Group Bank. That's about it. I only own 2. I don't have that much money on that, but
Oh, you ready? All right. I will take over for your job.
See ya, Hunter.
it is nice meeting you. See ya.
All right, later, bro. Are you gonna stop by later? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. It's cool. Just fix it,
Just fix it.
and then I'll take over this part.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super into stocks. Like I was saying, like the forex thing and trading. That's my thing.
Dang, Twitch does not. Wow.
Yeah, no, they
son.
don't.
They should.
They could go public though, and
if they
could
went
definitely do.
public, bro, you know how much money they would make?
oh, they'd make a ton,
Yeah.
man.
Holy crap.
If they go, I think a lot. I mean, the thing is, a lot of companies they try to stay independent just because they get to pocket most of the cash.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
But if they did open up a stock, man,
They would
they'd
have so
make a
much more
lot of money.
Holy.
They'd
'Cause
make a
they have
ton.
my money, bro. They have my money already, bro.
I mean, we were talking about this last night. Actually, I was with him and I was talking to Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Isn't it crazy, Pokemon? You know Pokemon, right?
She's hella, I like watching
Right,
her,
she's
bro.
cool.
She's funny.
Later, bro." I was just saying, like, she makes like a K a night or whatever. He's like, "Dude, you're wrong. She's making like 5-10K a night."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but easily, bro. All the subs she gets. Because I used to stream on Twitch. I was affiliated, so I made money from
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
That's,
tight.
sick.
I have my room. I have my own gaming setup. My uncle used to work for HP, so he helped me build a gaming PC. And
Oh,
so
damn.
I used to stream on PS4. I used to stream Fortnite. I
Oh,
played
the
in I played
sticks.
on an amateur. I played in an amateur team for Fortnite, so I did.
Really?
tournaments.
I
I won
remember
about
hearing about that.
$1,000 in tournaments.
Really? So did my
I was-
cousin. That's crazy.
I was hardcore because when I tore my ACL, I had nothing to do. So I'm like getting into gaming. So I was gaming like COD hardcore. Fortnite when it first came out, my friends was like, "Bro, you should try this game." I'm like, "It's boring." I get into it. A month, 2 months later, I'm like, "This shit's dope." A year later, I'm like, I can make money playing this game. So I did that, and once I got into college, I'm like, I don't have much time anymore. So I haven't streamed in like it's been over a year, but best moments of my life probably streaming, meeting new people, playing games with bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. I know how to make my own emotes too. I made my own emotes and stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that.
tight.
That's sick.
That was
That's
pretty cool. I learned. So yeah, I'm trying to help one of Jewel. I told Jewel he should fucking streams, bro.
Yeah.
Jewel, I told him he should stream. I told him I'll help him with everything.
I think
bro.
Joel's got a good personality to stream.
He does. It's just he he gets those anger issues, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's what
true.
You know what? I'm gonna beg to differ. I was talking
Really?
to Joel. Joel has changed significantly.
Oh, he has.
Significant,
Oh, he has.
like an entirely new person. He joined the call the other day because some problems with you guys. I don't want to mention. You know,
No,
there's
it's good.
been some problems with the Yugo squad.
Yeah.
And Josh and I were like, you can just come here. Like, there's problems here, but not like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I heard about that. Yeah.
And
you in that Discord?
huh?
Are you in that Discord?
I know a lot about it, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
in
in
it.
that
They've
Discord,
never
yeah.
invited me. There's a reason
Yeah.
why.
Listen.
Oh, let me hear it.
Listen, if-
The reason why?
Yeah.
Oh, because me and my friends, this guy right here that just left, all of us will go in there and we'll just annoy
They'll
the fuck out of
raid.
it. Yeah, we'll just raid them, and
Really?
they'll get pissed
Yeah,
off.
we
you know?
will.
They'll get hella
Funny,
mad.
bro.
But-
I'm gonna get that Discord invite though.
Yeah,
What games do you
dude.
play?
We play everything. I mean,
period.
we we used to play a lot of CS:GO. Right now we've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
We used to play we were playing some Valorant for a while, some
That's my
Rocket
game. I'm
League,
trying to get good at Valorant.
Valorant.
I've been grinding this because I'm a sticks player, bro. So
Oh, really?
I'm not a big fan of. So Joel let me use his final mouse, and I got it. So I'm just like recently been trying to grind out Valorant, but I'm a big sticks guy, bro. I love the PS4.
Oh, the PS4 controller is the best controller ever
Exactly,
made. I
bro.
100% agree.
It fits
Hey,
so
I don't
good in
know
your
about
hands.
that.
It's like a nut and a half. Bro.
Dude, I'm gonna have to
Nut and a
argue.
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
have
think
to
better?
argue.
The
I
Wii
like
U?
no personally the 360 controller.
It's
Xbox
nice.
360.
It's nice.
It's nice, but
not
the
better than
PS4 is my
PS4.
favorite,
I know,
dude.
man.
Fits your hand. It molds.
See, the
into
thing
your
is, I
hand.
grew up with the Xbox.
Yeah,
though.
but
I
I-
grew up with the
that's the
Xbox
thing.
too. I started playing.
Oh,
I
okay.
started the first Xbox that ever came out. I started playing Halo off of because
Damn.
I used to go bear hunting with my stepdad, and all of his friends. They would get like 6 of us in a trailer, bring up this big flat screen TV outside. We would just play Halo all night. So I started playing the Xbox.
Okay,
And then I
okay.
got a PS1, PS2, and I got a 360. Then I got a PS3. Then an Xbox One. And I'm like, I'm kind of on the Sony side. I don't like
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, the
much.
Xbox One kind of dropped. I won't
It
lie.
A little
did, and
bit.
I'm like, you gotta pay $60 a month for a year subscription. I'm moving over to the PS3, and then PS4, you gotta pay $60 for a year. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Fuck,
that
yeah.
was
Like,
that's
yeah.
where I
True,
felt like it was
true.
like, man, because that's why I like Steam. You don't gotta pay shit, and you have
exactly.
Yeah.
2,000 times more games.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, I'm a big PC guy now. Yeah, I like PC a lot more.
I like PC a lot more.
I think the world's kind of moving towards PC.
a
think
little
so
bit,
too.
yeah.
I think so too.
I think so, but man, like the PS5, man, it's worth the exclusives.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it.
That's
bro.
true. That's
But-
true. That thing's got some banger exclusives.
Like Demon Soul. I mean,
Demon
that's what we play a
Souls.
lot too. Dark Souls.
Ooh.
We're all into
I love
Dark Souls.
Phasmophobia. Have you played that yet?
Oh,
fuck.
I-
Like he knows. He knows. He knows. He was in the call.
wait,
crying.
you seen that video?
I was playing with him.
He was
I
playing with.
playing
Really?
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
He was there.
I saw this dude cry because I have a TV above my monitor. I started using my second monitor, so I'm just looking up there watching. I'll see Jimmy die. Dude takes off his headset and starts
Fucking
crying,
crying.
eyes out.
Joel-
I saw it. Joel saved the clip. Yeah, and he showed us after. I was laughing. So my mom comes in. Can you shut the hell up? It's 2:00 at night. I'm like, you got to see this, mom. She's like crying over a game right now, bro. She goes, just stop. Be quiet, please. I'm like, I'm just laughing my ass off because Jimmy's crying over.
Yeah.
Hey,
Joel-
listen. You know
Joel's
what?
like, are you okay, bro? Are you okay, bro? I'm just laughing my ass
Hey,
off. bro.
I'm happy it happened because that was funny as hell.
I'm gonna spoil
In the moment,
something.
it
Oh,
wasn't.
what was
But
it?
he deleted it.
No.
Oh.
Joel Mickley is getting that video to put
Yes.
into our podcast with King when you explain the entire thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna put it on there.
Please,
Yes,
please,
that's
please,
gonna-
Hunter.
he's
Hunter,
gonna
I
put
know
it
you're
on
gonna
it.
be watching this when you edit this. Please do that. Please do that.
He was like, I'm just gonna throw it in there, and I was like, you should,
That's
man. That'd
gonna
be the
be
funniest
perfect.
shit.
That's funny.
Yeah,
bro.
it was funny. I didn't know you were there. Joel was just saying. I mean, the only people I saw when he showed me was like Danny.
Yeah, I don't have.
It was
I don't have
me.
I don't have my cam.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I sold my cam because I stopped streaming. I sold all my streaming stuff, and then I started hanging out with them. I'm like, damn, I need another cam now. So I'm getting a cam soon, hopefully.
That'll be tight. Yeah, you should stream again. I highly
Dude,
influence
That
that.
shit was so.
Or encourage
It was
Phasmophobia,
scary as
bro.
hell. Scary as hell when it
dude.
happened.
Jules like, bro, play this game. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm a pussy, bro. Like, no. I start getting it's not even that scary, bro. Then when a ghost kills me, you just see the hands claw you. You just see the dead bodies, and it just freaks you out a little bit. Like, we play with our lights off, so in our room, so it's more scary.
Yeah.
Because I have LED lights in my room, so I always have those on. And Jules like, bro, don't be a pussy, play them off. I'm like, "Alright, fine, fine. It got me. First time I died though, I jumped out of my seat and screamed. I went outside. My mom's like, "Why are you screaming?" I'm like, "I'm just playing this scary ghost game. Like, mind your own business, bro. I'm gonna scream a little bit more, but it's a fun game. I recommend people play Phasmophobia."
I agree.
Yeah, Joel came in. He's like, "You guys gotta get it," and I was thinking about it, but I was like, "I'm hooked on Red Dead, man. I'm hooked on Red Dead."
I haven't played Red Dead yet.
No?
No.
Have you played the first one?
No.
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
big Red Dead guy.
Like
Red
no
Dead.
GTA though?
I just started playing GTA about 2 months ago. My fraternity brothers bought it for me, and he's like big guy on GTA. So I started playing a bit. I'm not that big into it. I'm more of like a shooter game. I'm more of like Valorant, COD, Fortnite. Like I like those games.
Okay.
That's
Did you ever play CS:GO? Okay.
I
Yeah.
did a little bit. No, I'm not a big fan of it, but I played with me and my cousin. Started playing it like when about 2016. Me and him were playing. That's the last time I probably played it. So
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
I haven't played in the fat
One of our
minute.
friends, man, he's amazing at the damn
Talented.
game. Fucking amazing. But
Talented.
he hates the game.
I know some people like that.
Yeah.
For Valorant, yeah.
Yeah, he's so good at it, dude. He's got what we like to call gamer sense, you know what I mean? And dude, he's like, I can't fucking play. He uninstalled everything. He's like, I don't want anything to do with
Yep.
it. The dude could go pro, 100%.
After
You play
years.
Yeah, he plays Valorant. He likes it more.
Are you trying to carry me in Valorant, bro?
Oh, dude, our whole team, all of us are pretty damn good at the damn game. I think Jimmy and Joel are probably better though. Maybe Joel's better. I don't know about. Do you still play Valorant, Jimmy?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while, yeah.
Last time we played, I think it was like last week or so, and then that's when I bought Red Dead. Been playing hella Red Dead.
I'm
but
gonna have to look into Red Dead.
it's good. I mean, it's kind of like the settings different. You know, it's back in like the Western,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
1800s.
Where'd you buy it?
Steam?
How much?
Yeah.
40?
It was on sale.
40 on sale.
Yeah, it
Is
was-
it usually 60?
It's usually 60. Yeah.
All right.
The original one's not even on Steam, which I wish it was. They did a. That's probably one of the best games
Like
I've ever
a
played.
Remastered or something?
No, This is just Red Dead 2. They
Oh,
made
Red
a
Dead 2,
sequel.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one is
Wait, so the first one is
probably one of the best games I've ever played.
really?
Yeah, 100%. Like,
Okay.
there's like a few games that have made me actually cry, and I like look back at it. I'm like, why did that happen?
Mhm.
That's one of them. Same thing
Dude.
with The Walking Dead. You guys ever play that season? Like the Telltale.
No, I've watched it, but I have not played
When
it.
Lee died, dude, I was sitting by myself in my room. I was like, "Fuck, man." I loved Lee. That was
Mom
like my
comes
guy.
in, give me a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a minute.
I was just like, man, you're leaving Clementine all alone, bro. She's like an 8-year-old little girl. I'm like, fuck, man. But yeah, those are like some of the best games I've
Damn.
played. Halo was cool. I only like Halo Reach though. That's like the
Oh.
only one.
Yeah, Halo Reach was.
Halo Reach?
Yeah.
I think.
Halo 3 is better than Halo 4.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, bias standpoint, one of the best games I've ever played is I think Rainbow Six Siege, just because.
It's good.
Mm.
I don't know if it's that good.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I
played
remember
it
when
it
Joel
first
came.
out.
But before-
When it was first came out, it was
That
really
game
good.
was
That
raw.
game was good.
It was
That
a really
game
fun game.
was good, but over time it's.
Well, they got to try to keep the relevance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because like I said, Overwatch. I loved Overwatch, man. Did you ever play
Oh,
Overwatch?
I did love it.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I love watching Sinatra play Overwatch.
Yeah.
When he was the king of Overwatch. I love that kid, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny.
I loved Overwatch, but man, like they try to keep the relevance as best as they can. And
Same thing with
sometimes,
Fortnite right now. Same thing with Fortnite.
Yeah.
That game has died real quick. As soon as like Fall Guys, Among Us came out. And
Oh,
then
Among Us, that was a big one.
Warzone.
Oh yeah.
That's when they started dying. I mean, I guess you can say it's not big right now, but people still play it because they do host some of these tournaments. But it's a lot of guys you don't like. It's not the big guys. Like you don't watch Tim the Tatman play
Yeah.
it anymore.
Yeah.
You don't watch Courage JD play it anymore.
Yeah.
You don't see like Ninja still plays it, but you don't watch them playing together. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when it first came out, you saw like season 5 there. You saw them guys grinding it every day.
Yeah, that game was bumping, dude.
That game was bumping.
It was.
I probably spent like $500 in that game. Though.
Really?
That-
With
I
skins.
think
I have almost every skin in the game.
Fuck.
I think that game, not single-handedly, but that game was one of the biggest points for like gaming as a whole, kind of coming into big culture, medium
Oh,
culture,
yeah,
without a
for
doubt.
sure.
That
Oh, yeah.
game.
I think that even pulled people who didn't even like video
Yep.
games into
Oh yeah,
playing
my
it.
dad started playing Fortnite.
Really?
Yep, he bought a gaming PC and everything. He's like, I'm gonna buy it to play video games, but he still uses it as a house PC. But yeah, he bought an Alienware PC or something like that.
Damn.
Just started
Dang.
playing it. I'm like, okay. So me and him started playing together, and then he stopped a little bit because he's not a big gaming guy. But my sister even plays it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like everyone plays
Yep.
Among Us right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh. Remember when that game first came out? What did it came out in 2014? No one played it.
It came out that long ago?
Oh, it came out a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
There
I
was
think
only
it
like
did.
5 users on it, and then Joel showed me it. When was the first time I played with you guys? It was like 2 months ago.
I think it was like 2 months ago.
When
I saw it on a
when
video.
it wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. 2
Yeah, it
months
wasn't.
ago.
I saw it
No.
on a video like 2-3 months ago, and I was like, hey, guys, we should all buy this game.
$5.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, guys, it's
Yeah.
$5. Let's buy it. And everybody was like, nah. And I was like, come on, it's like TTT. And everybody was like, nah. And then like a month later, the boys were like, hey, this game's kind of clean with it. I told
And then
you.
Now
I told
it's
you.
one of the biggest games everyone can
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Yeah.
It got big like that.
Yeah.
I want to know who started the trend. I want to know who started playing
Yeah,
it.
I'm curious about that too.
That would be
One
I
pretty-
thing-
wonder if I can look that up.
One thing I find interesting is games, even like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, games wouldn't blow up like that.
No, not at
Games
all. It would
when-
take like a good 3 to 4 months for
Yeah, games
Not
wouldn't.
even that,
The
like
only
4 to
ones
6
that
months
would
to blow up.
The only ones that would be
COD.
the
Shooter games.
I was gonna say the ones that have the reputation.
And I
Yeah.
really only think COD and Halo were the two games that blew up big like that.
You think so?
I think I'm sure there's another one, but from what I can think of right now, COD and Halo were the only games that blew up like that. But now, because gaming is so much bigger in the medium or in the media, games can blow up like that instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I miss Halo, bro. I miss Halo Reach with the
Yeah.
boys on the Xbox 360.
I posted on my story. I wish I was able to experience a midnight release, how the midnight releases were then, because seems like something that would have been fucking awesome to experience.
Oh, bro.
Fucking
I just want
awesome.
Halo Reach to come out one more time, bro.
Tell me about it. Tell me about
just
it.
when I was back with the boys, freaking junior high, elementary school.
Yep.
I want to play that one more time.
That game, dude.
It just says a lot of streamers, really. Same as Fall Guys.
Yeah, Fall Guys. They came out of
Fall
nowhere,
Guys.
bro.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Tim the Tatman stream
Yep.
when he got his first
Mhm.
win, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best stream ever. How many viewers? He had like over 250,000
it was
viewers.
a ton,
Yeah.
dude. It was
That
like,
was
yeah, I
a
think it was a
lot.
little over. It might have been like 260, somewhere
I
around
was
there.
like, holy, this dude's making bank as
Yeah.
fuck. And I'm trying
Yeah.
to get a win off a damn game
Yeah.
for 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
The game's
Uh,
cool though.
It,
I mean,
it died down though.
dies,
It died,
yeah.
It died real
Definitely,
quick.
definitely.
It died real quick.
and that's the thing. Like Among Us, like
I don't know
it
how
was-
long this game is gonna last.
Me
I mean,
neither.
I think it's gonna last a while though, because
you think so?
if they make new, I mean, people are always playing that. I mean, like I was watching Nate Shaw do a 24-hour stream last night.
Of Among Us.
No, not.
Oh, I was about to say 24 hours of only
No,
Among
no,
Us.
no, no. I was watching him. He was playing like the 100T content house. You know.
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
So they were playing Uno with that, and he had multiple people hitting up to play Among Us. And he's like, I'm just trying to find a group to play 3 to 4 hours in Among Us. And I'm like, how are you gonna play for that long, bro?
I think we did it for that one night, right? It was like
Yeah.
2 hours.
It was like
when
2
we were
hours,
playing.
3.
It was like Joel, Jimmy. No, it wasn't
No,
Joel.
wasn't there. It
It
was
was
me,
Presley,
you, RJ, Presley,
Cole.
Jaden, Cole, Hunter,
You already said me.
Mhm.
Josh.
Josh.
We had 10.
Yeah, I feel like you need Tim for that game.
You
though.
need
True.
10.
You need Tim.
And you
That's
need
true.
voice chat.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
need voice
You
chat.
need voice
the
chat.
fucking text, fuck that, dude.
Fuck no,
Yeah.
I hate playing on the phone. I don't know how people play on the phone.
I know.
I'm like, no, you can't.
It's, yeah.
Boring.
the
no.
controls are shit,
Are they?
dude. Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah, I tried
awful.
playing on my phone. My fraternity brothers, we were like, get in the room. We're like, all right, we all put $2 in. If imposter wins, those two shake it up. If we all win, we get our money back.
Oh,
We're
that's
all playing on the
that's
phone.
tight.
That's
We're all
sick.
playing on the phone, and I'm like, this shit sucks. I just gave my money up. I'm like, I can't do this, bro. I can't text. I'm like, we just need to sit and talk. But no one wanted to talk. They wanted to do it through the text.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we're in the same room. We need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
yeah.
got through to the game. I'm like, I hate you guys, bro. I'm
Yeah,
out of here.
that sucks, dude. I hate it so much. Speaking of the money thing with your frat, you play a lot of die.
A lot.
A lot of die. You guys bet money or you guys bet like drinks or?
So, what's die?
Oh, Jimmy.
What's die?
We should shoot. I have die.
Enlighten me.
You have died.
I have die.
You have died. Fuck. Die's fun. So
You want to shoot some die, Jimmy?
it's a game of kings.
Yeah.
Game of kings. So
Yeah.
table about how big? Fuck. Table's about like 7 foot long, like
It's long.
2.5 to maybe 3 feet wide.
Okay.
And there's 2 guys in each side. They both have cups of beer in it. Not beer, whatever drinks, like water, like whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so the point of the game is to toss it, the die, and reach the other side of the table and have it bounce off and hit the floor. If you do that, that's a point. But let's
Okay.
say you bounce it off the table, someone catches it, no point. But the thing you want to do is bounce it into one of those cups. If you bounce it into one of the cups, the opposite side, it's 3 points, and whatever's in that cup, that person has to drink right then and there.
Oh, like Pong.
Yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of like Pong, yeah,
Okay,
but it's with
okay.
dice, and you throw it up. It's a
Okay.
lot more fun. Is when you first start, you suck. I hate it. Now I'm catching like no looks, like behind that. Like, we were playing hardcore. I think we played 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. one day. We like DoorDash, Chipotle. We were like grinding. We have beer dive tournaments. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, those are deadly, bro. You have a lot.
Deadly.
You have a lot of beer in that time. People are puking and rallying. I mean, we had a beer dive tourney. This is like right before COVID. We had a beer dive tourney. That night we had a party. All the guys who were in the beer dive tourney passed out. By 8:30, dudes were asleep, and like half the house was sleeping. So I'm like, hey,
That's
more
funny.
women for me, but like you guys need to get your ass up and have fun with these women because they're all bored sitting here. And they're like, bro, we're still drunk. I'm like, I don't care. Get your ass up. Walk into every one of the rooms, get them up. I mean, beer dive is fun. It's something else.
Did it fall off?
Oh, yeah, I did.
It's cool.
Have you thought about putting some lights right here?
Well, we have a light behind that TV, and I have a light in my room. I'm thinking I have an extra LED, and that was actually a really good idea. I have not thought of that, but I could use it.
Like, just if you can, just put it above like the Raiders thing, like make it a square into the Raiders thing. That'd be pretty.
That'd be
dope.
pretty tight. Yeah, I wanted to decorate in here, and I have a lot of stuff that I haven't. Like I have this Kobe thing. It's like him wearing the Thanos glove, but it's got all his rings.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and
that's
then
dope.
all around it's got like the Hulk, and then like LeBron when he was still on the Cavaliers, and then yeah, it's an older one. And then I also have a signed Kobe jersey in a frame. I was thinking I wanted to put that in here too, but I'm not too sure.
Dope. You definitely need to put that in the
Right?
frame. You definitely need that up.
Yeah, because that's what we were talking about last week. We had a whole conversation about Kobe with Alex King.
R.I.P. bro, one of the best basketball players.
Dude, my
best.
favorite, 100%.
The best and
A legend.
a legend.
Yeah.
By far. What he did for the community, bro, changed it.
Right?
I wasn't a big basketball fan. I'm not a big Lakers fan. Celtics all the way, baby.
Oh, okay.
But
I like Pierce, man. Pierce was a good player.
He was, bro. Back then, 08, 09 when the Lakers and Celtics, that was the good old days, bro.
That was my favorite time for
That
basketball.
was the favorite time. 08, 09, bro, for Celtics for basketball, my favorite time. Now it's like, they're still good, but the game has changed.
The game has changed.
game
A
has
very
changed
political game.
I hate when political gets involved with sports.
Yeah, it
Seems
sucks.
like
Stay out of it.
almost
You're not
everything's-
paid to be political. You're paid to play
Yeah.
sports.
Yep.
That's what I
That's a
believe
good.
in.
That's a good thought. That's
That's
actually.
what I know if people are watching, they would say, you know what, you're wrong about that. That's what I believe in. My opinion's my opinion, but I believe you're paid to play sports.
Yeah.
Not your
Yeah.
political views. You can do that outside. Outside of sports, I agree you should do political views, but for sports, you're paid to play sports, not for your political views. That's what
Yeah.
I just think.
And-
And hands down for that.
I kind of had a conversation about that. Were you gonna say something, Jimmy?
I was gonna say, I just think like it's hard to go somewhere without something being political now. It
Yeah,
feels like-
for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
You can't do anything without being political.
And that's why I appreciate Twitch, because not many of them are.
Political.
Yeah,
no,
true.
it's just people want to have fun playing video
Yeah.
games.
exactly, and that's
Yeah.
why I appreciate it as much.
That's why I
like-
like the gaming community, bro. I've been into it a lot more.
Okay, I don't know if I particularly like it.
The gaming community is toxic. A little bit. Yeah.
But I do appreciate that, like streamers themselves who are considered influencers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't really push their
Agendas.
yeah,
Agendas on stream. At least they don't on stream.
On
Yeah.
stream.
Now, off
Yeah.
stream, I see some Twitters
For
where
sure.
it's like, I mean, okay, but on stream, I like that they don't push that. On
See,
people.
but that gets back into the thing where technically they're getting paid to
play video games,
Play.
and they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And they're
On
not
their-
getting paid to give their agenda,
On
right?
yeah, and that's the same thing. But on Twitter, that's them. You know,
That's
they're not
them.
getting paid.
Yeah,
for
everyone
anything, and
does everything. I mean, you still get paid on Twitter for having. Don't you get paid on Twitter for having a certain amount of followers?
oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
Really?
just like Instagram, you get paid on Instagram for having likes and followers. and
What
like,
the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I had
You
no
can get
idea.
ads on Instagram, so like your Instagram story,
Mm-hmm.
when it switches to someone, you get an ad. That ad supports you.
Whoa.
So
Wow.
Kylie Jenner gets paid on Instagram. So does
Fuck,
Kim
man.
Kardashian. A lot of the
Like rappers and all.
rappers.
Yeah.
Like I think even I saw a video on Logan Paul on Twitter saying like after every ad he has in his story he makes, every person watches it, he gets like, what was it, fucking $1.25 or something like that
per person.
something like that. bro.
Wow.
Wow.
And it might have been
Wow.
less than that. It might have been like 25 cents or 75 cents, but still that's a lot for 1 million people
Yeah.
just to watch an ad on your Instagram
Yeah.
story.
That's
I
ridiculous.
would love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's such.
I mean,
that's
that's-
passive,
Did
man.
you see that
Yeah.
guy just
Passive
spent
income.
$210,000 in a Pokemon collection cards?
Logic.
No, Logan Paul.
Oh, he did. I saw Logic spent 220 on one.
No, yeah, Logan Paul bought the same one, and he bought 4 of them, I think, or something like that. And he's been big into Pokemon lately, and like I've been watching like he had an opening stream with someone, and they probably spent like 400,000 just on Pokemon cards. And
On
I'm like,
cards, man.
I'm like, I'm over here struggling.
Yeah.
Bro, like, hey, you want to help a homie out?
Yeah.
Bro? Like, hey, trying to get through college over here. You're
Right.
opening Pokemon cards. Help a homie out.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I
Hey,
like Pokemon though.
10 years ago, that wouldn't have even been thought of.
No, not
Oh
at
no,
all.
no one thought about
Not at
spending
all.
$202,000 on
10 years ago.
Not
Pokemon
at
cards. No.
But I mean, dude, the way now things are, man, they spend money on whatever the fuck
Well,
they want, dude.
exactly,
Whatever.
bro.
I was thinking more. Nowadays, it's good to be a nerd.
Oh yeah,
Like coming from a nerd, it's good to be a nerd.
it is.
It's weird because like that's always been kind of looked down upon
Yeah.
prior, right? But
Right.
like, dude, I've always liked comics, and I've always
Mhm.
liked, you know what I mean?
But that's something like liking comics or being into Pokemon. That was something you kind of kept to
We did a
yourself
video for
or
this
kept to your
now.
close friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like nowadays, yo, nowadays, I mean, it's people. It's almost welcome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's more, yeah, for sure. Welcome's probably the best word that people. It's like they want to hop on it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think one thing I really think that gets that is I think when you go to like Hulu and Netflix and things like that, like people, when that's all they do all day, majority, right?
Mhm.
They're watching things that were like, for example, like my aunt and her boyfriend, like, dude, they went back and watched Indigo League, Pokemon,
Oh wow.
and they went back watched Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's
Mhm.
things like that where they're like, like this shit's actually tight. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like this shit's
Yes,
fucking cool.
it's
You know what I mean?
actually tight,
Like
yeah.
this, like all these people we were making fun of in high school. Like, dude, this shit's bad, dude.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah.
shit's tight. And I mean, like I've always embraced it, dude. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
same.
dude, back in the day, I mean, I'll never forget it. Cole went to the bathroom to go jerk off to Fallout 4. Did he do it? I don't know, but
Yes.
What?
yeah, dude, my friend Cole Harris.
That's right.
It was the funniest shit, dude. We were all hanging out, and all of a sudden, he's like, Fallout 4 got announced. Drops his backpack where we're hanging out, runs to the bathroom, and he's like, of course, do I think he did it? No, I
No.
think he was just making the joke, but it was
Yeah.
the funniest shit
Yeah.
ever, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm beating my shit to fucking blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's the funniest shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was a good one.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm just processing that right
Yeah.
now. That's hella
It
funny.
was the funniest thing, dude. All of us were like, what the fuck, dude, And then he went to the So I saw your thing about the midnight release thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I've been to some. And
What is
Okay.
that? What is the midnight release?
So what happened? So they changed it a few years ago, like, fuck, what was it like? So East Coast is like 3 hours ahead, right?
Yeah.
And then you're cool to do that, by the way. I was just
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't really care.
I wasn't sure, so I was trying to hide it for parents don't care or some
No,
shit.
no, that's cool. But
Wanna hit?
no. But fuck, I was like, okay, so yeah, East Coast is 12. So they changed it to 9 here. So I remember they did that right before Smash Bros. Because I went to go pick
okay.
that shit up on the night that fucking came out. So midnight release is just like when the game comes out, they go right when it's out, like the moment midnight, and it's like you wait in a line. Like I remember one time, my brother went for No Man's Sky. Shit game.
Hold on.
Shit game, Jimmy. Maybe now, I don't
I
know.
think I know what you're talking about. I did that for NBA 2K20, I think.
Yeah, you go like at
You go
9.
at 9 o'clock and it releases. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that.
So it's not a midnight release here but the thing is, since it gets released at midnight in East Coast, they want to release it at the same time here.
Yeah.
So they do.
Yeah.
I've been to a few. I've been to Saints Row 4, GTA 5.
nice. How was
Saints Row
GTA?
4 is
GTA
fucking
5.
How was GTA 5? Was
fucking
that
huge,
Yeah,
dude.
huge?
I bet.
Motherfuckers were out the door. I mean, dude.
The GTA community? Holy shit.
Oh, it's
bruh.
it's ridiculous amount of people.
People like
Ridic-
yelling,
yeah.
screaming, coming out. I got it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I finally after 4 or well GTA 2008, so that was 12. So after 4 years, after
Yeah,
4 years,
yeah.
I was just like, damn, man, that's just fucking crazy.
When did GTA 5 come out?
2012. It's been fucking 8
Damn.
years.
It's been 8
8
years now.
years.
No,
years.
okay, it might have been 13. No, I think it was 12.
That game is still thriving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
To
still
this
play
day.
it. Yep,
I just bought it like 2 months ago and played it.
that's crazy.
Like 2 months ago, I just started playing it.
I'm trying to remember how it's like the biggest grossing income ever. Like, you know how
Yeah.
Avatar is like the most for
Mhm.
movies? That's like for
Oh,
games.
That movie was, but
Yeah.
I just started watching like the Avatar series. I'm trying to get into anime. You guys got any recommendations?
Oh, dude, I can give you fucking 50.
I'm not big into anime, but Avatar.
That's a
I've-
banger.
That
I
shit
love
slaps.
watching Avatar. Have you watched Legend of Korra?
I've seen Legend of
I
Korra.
just watched it. I love that.
You
bro.
like it?
Oh, it's so
I
dope.
It's hard for me to, because I like it, but dude, fucking Aang's story is just so, it's too good, dude.
It's too
it's
good,
true.
It's true.
bro.
It's
That's
too
true.
good. Like
It is.
like Korra, like I know they were trying to continue it somehow. You know, they
They-
have
I want them
Zuko as
to
the Fire Lord, and
I want them to continue like Legend of Korra, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
I
if
think
they
they
make a
could.
sequel to it, I would watch. I would pay to watch that because I loved watching it. I was in my seat most of the time watching. Wasn't a big fan of the anime at all. Even though people say they don't consider it as anime, I kind of do.
I do because of the
Yeah.
animation style.
Yeah.
But I think people are like Jimmy was kind of saying, like the whole nerd thing now. Like I
Mhm.
consider it like a bunch of people are saying like the anime is like specifically Japanese, you know, like
Yeah.
they're usually
Culture, Japanese culture.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, anime just stands for animation, and it's
Yeah.
just
It's true.
Japanese. And technically, they say it's just Japanese animation.
Yeah.
If you want a list, I got you with a huge list.
Yeah, let me
like
get
a
your snap
huge
after
list.
this.
For
and
sure.
Stay up. I've been watching. I tried watching Hunter x Hunter.
Dude, it's okay.
It's not that good. In
It's
the beginning,
not that
to be honest,
good.
I kind of got bored of it. I'm like, I need something else. So I'm trying to go back to watch Pokemon all over again.
Okay.
I love it. I'm a big Pokemon guy. Ever been big Pokemon ever. So I'm starting to watch that over again. I just love
Pokemon's
Pokemon.
really good. My sister watched all of Hunter x Hunter in I think a fucking week, dude. It's like 180 episodes.
How did she just not go to sleep?
I mean, I walk out here at 2 a.m. She's fucking watching it. I'm
Your
just like,
little sister?
yeah.
Oh my god,
she
that's
was-
I wish
commitment.
I can, bruh.
I mean,
Fuck.
she was just like going off. So I started watching anime. The first anime I watched was Death Note. Good anime. Fuck the ending. It
Is
just,
it
I,
ass, or is it like
it's
like
it's
a
terrible. It's terrible.
Fuck.
They ended the show in the worst, what I consider the worst thing, and I'm just like, whatever. But then I got really into it. I started watching My Hero. That's my favorite.
Okay, I've heard about
My
that.
Hero's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball's always been good.
It has.
Uh,
I actually have not watched it.
no?
I've seen some clips of it.
I've
Like
seen
I've watched
clips
like
of it too,
episodes here and here. But people say if you start it right now, it takes a long time to finish it, and like I get bored of things easily. Bro.
Oh, okay.
Like I can't. It depends. Like if it has like 3 seasons. I mean, I'm surprised I watched all of The Office. That took me, I mean, like fucking 3 months to do that because I just can't sit one day and just watch a
Watch
TV
it.
show the whole time unless it's
Yeah.
very interesting. Like I want to watch it, but I know a lot of people that love Dragon Ball Z. I want to get into it super bad.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, like a lot of the the thing is a lot of the mainstream animes like Naruto and One Piece. Like I'm not into them. I think they're cool. I think they're interesting, but like I can't. Like you said, I can't fucking sit there
Yeah.
for 1,000 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
No,
mean?
bruh,
Like
I have
I
so
can't be
much
that
to do.
committed to
Yeah,
that.
no.
I'd rather do something else. You know, if it's
Yeah.
a show, 3 seasons good.
Yeah.
I watched The Office. It was cool. Parks and Rec was cool.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, that's a good show.
Fucking love
What's
that
his
show,
name?
bro.
Oh man.
Bernie.
Yeah,
I love Bernie.
Bernie
bruh.
was funny,
Bernie
dude.
is funny
I'm
as
trying to
fuck.
remember
That's
his
the player
name
I'm
in
trying to
real
be.
life.
I don't know his name in real
Oh.
life.
Neil
I'll
Patrick
look it
Harris.
No,
I'll
no,
look it
no.
up
Neil
right now.
Patrick Harris is funny though.
He is funny.
I've been watching. Remember I was talking about Harold and Kumar. Have you ever seen those
Yeah,
movies?
Harold
No, I
and
have
Kumar.
not.
Oh man, he's in them, both of them, or maybe
he
all
is?
3. Yeah, I know he's in the first 2, but maybe all 3. Dude, he's like in there and he picks him up and he's like, "Oh, I'll get you by," you know.
Mhm.
And then the cops are looking for Harold and Kumar, and he just took like I think like a half a pound of shrooms or something. Like he's eating them out the bag, and then Neil Patrick Harris, the cops looking at him, he's like, "No fucking way, it's Neil Patrick Harris." He's like, "Sup?" Yeah, you know, "Sup?" And then it's the guy. Have you guys ever seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yes, I
Mhm.
have, bro.
Yeah.
That show's the movie's funny as
Remember-
fuck.
you know the
bro.
bald guy?
The bald
Yeah.
guy.
He's the cop, and he's like, "I can't." You know what? Let me just pull up that clip. That clip's hella funny, dude. It's the funniest thing. Harold and Kumar.
George W.
It's
Bush.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Is it him on that one?
It is him on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a funny ass movie. I highly recommend this shit. Cock meat sandwich. That shit was funny too. Oh yeah, so there's a part they get fake George W. Bush to start smoking hella weed, dude. and they're
No
just-
way.
yeah.
What's this?
Oh, I gotta find that clip though.
Hey, thanks for inviting me, bro. This is super fun.
Oh, for
course,
sure.
I would down to do this some more and bring some more people if you guys ever want.
Yeah. So that's what I was kind of getting at. Like, cause last time we brought my friend Cole on again. We had him on for our very first. He was our very first person, which Jimmy and I kind of fucked up, but.
How'd you guys fuck up?
Because it was supposed to be Jimmy and I first, but
Yeah.
he was moving away, so we were like, okay, we got to get him on before he moves. And then what we did was we put it up, but we could have put that one up second, and then
Yeah.
ours up first. But it was cool. It worked out.
Do you guys watch Stiff Socks podcast? Jason
Mm-mm.
Wallace. You guys should watch that for some ideas. That podcast is they legit talk about anything that we're doing right now.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys,
Okay.
you guys should like if you guys ever want to watch it and like stuff like that. Like if there's some funny guys, it's called Stiff Socks.
Stiff Stock. I'll have to
Okay.
check it out because
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I watch a lot of Joe Rogan. I watched, fuck man,
Hmm.
I would say about half of his episodes.
Shit.
Yeah, I
Which
already.
one's your favorite?
And I already know where you were bringing that. You know Dan Bilzerian?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Have you seen the Joe Rogan podcast? with
I have
him?
not seen that with him yet.
I think you should watch it.
I'll probably watch that when I get off of work tonight.
I think you should watch it. I'm not gonna tell you the story then if you're gonna watch
yeah,
it.
if you're
Yeah,
gonna
don't-
watch
don't
it,
ruin
we
it,
can.
but-
Yeah, I don't want. I want you to listen to
okay,
it, but
I'll
because
come back in the podcast and we can talk about it.
it's the funniest thing. I know you gotta leave at
I gotta leave like 3:15.
3:15.
yeah, I
Okay,
gotta
cool.
work.
So we
Okay,
still
okay.
had some time. Fuck, what is that? Oh yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Who's that Indian guy right there? He's so funny in all the movies. he
Fuck, not
plays
Neil
in.
Young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right there. Neil Patrick Harris picks up.
Oh,
Harold
yeah.
Kumar.
right here.
Oh.
This part's hella funny. I was watching this the other night, dude. I love these movies. If you guys never seen them, I think you should watch them. They're just two stoners, and then
Is that shrooms? Is he eating shrooms right now, bro?
yeah.
Holy shit. Harris.
Yo.
Yeah. I think it's yo. Is it a dildo on his head? Oh, it's because he took the shrooms.
Yeah.
He took the shrooms.
Yeah, those are good movies. I like the Harold and Kumars. They're some of the better ones. Oh, Val Kilmer. That's a pretty good one. You watch a lot of fighting?
I did jiu-jitsu for a little bit, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, those guys are crazy.
Yeah.
I used to do wrestling, so I'm one of the guys like, you can train with that black belt since I used to do wrestling. I'm like, got my ass whooped, bro. Like, I hate losing. I would never tap out.
Oh.
Those guys made me.
You ever
tap
pass
out.
out?
Oh, I did once because I didn't want to tap out. First time going, he's like, do you know a lot about jiu-jitsu? I'm like, no. He's like, you want to wrestle? I'm like, all right. But he did some jiu-jitsu moves on me while wrestling, put me in a guillotine.
Oh.
I know how to do that. And so once he's listed up for it, in my head, I'm like, dear Lord Jesus, I'm not tapping out. Please give me some air. Dude pulls tight. I'm like, not tapping out. Passed out for like a good 5 minutes.
Wow.
Man.
Yep. And that happens normally. So
Yeah, no, that's normal because
it's normal to do that.
I used to roll around, and I just remember, dude, I'd always see dudes pass out, man. It was the
rolling
funniest
on the
shit.
mats. I will always. I can't do a lot because my knee, and those guys sit in the craziest positions.
Yeah.
Like, flex their bodies. I had to stop because of my knee, but I'm gonna try to get back into it because that thing gets you in shape.
Oh,
'Cause when
yeah.
you roll for like 15 minutes. It's you're not stopping to get a water break. You're rolling. You tap out, you get back up, shake their hand, you go again.
And you go again,
You
yep.
go again. You're not stopping. It's 15, 20 minutes straight.
And
so my jiu-jitsu, my instructor's a black belt. Dude went to, where'd he go? He travels all around the world to do other fight against other people. Dude's crazy, bro. Like I respect that dude. And he always sees me at the gym. He's like, yo, you should come out for jiu-jitsu. I know you used to do wrestling. I talked to one of your old wrestling coaches, and he's like, I see you at the gym. He's like, come try it. And my dad's actually good friends with him. I didn't know that. And so he's like, yo, I know your dad. You should come out. So I did it. Loved it, but it's super hard on your
It's
body.
hard.
It's so hard on your body.
It's
I had
super
bruises
hard.
on my face, the whole body. I go to work, and my work was like, did you get beat up? I'm like, no, I just do jiu-jitsu now. And they're like, well, can you try to show up with less bruises in your face? It doesn't make you look professional. I'm like, I'll try, but I mean, I might come with more. I mean, I'm trying it out, but I had to stop it. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I respect dudes that fight.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I used to be a kickboxer.
Oh, shit.
Prior to, that's why I rolled around, because I was going towards a MMA type thing. Not that I was going pro or anything. Just I did it in the ring for fun.
Yeah, for fun, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember I was rolling one time, man, because I didn't really roll often, but I would roll sometimes. And man, the move I'd get people in is the arm bar. That was my thing.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It's so easy to execute, and if they're not ready for it, bop, you're in it.
Yep. And that one, I feel like anybody's gonna tap out, man, because
that hurts.
they don't want their fucking arm broken.
I'm gonna pass out to have my arm broken.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
exactly.
no cap.
Exactly. And I mean, I've passed out once too. It's I would say it's normal, you know.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
it's bound to happen.
They just
part of
give
the
you
curve.
Some air, they just sit you up, give you some air, you just wake back up. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like 5 minutes. That was over time. I would say like 30 seconds. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just like seeing stars, black and blue. Finally get them. Like, what happened? Like, you didn't tap out. I'm like, I'm not a pussy, bro.
Yeah.
You're not tapping out. And so
Yeah.
I did learn some. What's it called when you like finally learn? Like, I'm trying to think of the word. Not skills. My ego got dropped down a little bit because I mean it didn't drop down, but like I accepted loss after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want that shit to happen
like,
again.
doing that shit again, bro.
Yeah.
So I learned how to tap out more, and it hurt when they tapped out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I gotta tap out. But I mean, it helped me be the person to accept failure. I'm gonna be honest. Doing
Yeah,
that
for
too much,
sure. Oh,
It
yeah.
helped me accept failure so much recently. Like I take it a lot better than I did before. Like when I told me, like we'll go back to how I tore my ACL, bro. I thought my life was over. Soccer was all I did. Eat, sleep, play soccer. Wasn't interested in partying. Wasn't interested in going out. Legit. Wake up at 5 in the morning. Practice with my dad for 2 hours in high school. Me and my dad would wake up at 5 in the morning. We'd go to Buchanan practice. I would wake up, go to school. After school, soccer practice. After school, club practice.
Wow.
After school, work out with my dad. Eat, do homework, go to sleep. That's what I did since I was 6th grade, and so I was committed. Like,
Wow.
And once that happened, my life was over. I just thought life was over. I actually have a sad moment where I almost OD'd on pain pills
Fuck.
because I was super sad. My parents don't know, but this is my first time like going out about it. But I felt comfortable about saying this because I can work on it now. And slept for 13 hours. My
No.
parents were gone, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. I took 3, slept for 13 hours, woke up. My friend actually, thank God, she FaceTimed me because she was worried about me because she knew I was feeling bad. And she FaceTimed me 10 times, and I wasn't awake. So she FaceTimed. I just saw she FaceTimed her back. She's like, are you okay? You haven't texted me all day. She's like, I saw you were up at 8, and you didn't wake up until, I think I took it Friday and didn't wake up till Sunday morning.
Fuck.
Wow.
No
It's crazy.
way.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And ever since then, bro, it was either Sunday morning or late Saturday. It was like, I took it Friday night. I think I woke up like late Saturday night.
Jeez.
So almost
Wow.
4 months, 4 hours, bro. And I was like, wow, bro, never again. So that's when God hit me, bro. I'm a Christian, so like,
Okay.
Okay.
my grandparents are very like Bible worthy, like so every time I go to them, I talk about that. Like he saved me, bro. Like I'm gonna say, there is a higher power up there, and I do believe in God. I do believe everything happens for a reason.
Oh, yep.
But he saved me and he helped me go down the correct path. I'm trying to get closer to him actually recently, so I'm gonna try to talk to my grandma more before she might move out of state. Hopefully she doesn't. They're redoing their house right now, but I'm gonna talk to her more and try to like get to talk to him better, because everything happens for a reason. I want to find out why, because I'm an impatient person, bro. I am so impatient, bro. So I want to figure out why things happen.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so sorry to cut you
Go
off.
for it.
I'm curious because I'm not super religious, but do you think like God has us put on a path?
Easily.
Easily?
He knows what you're from I know of and what I've read, he knows where you're gonna end up and how you do. Like he knows how you're gonna end up. Are you gonna take this path that he gave for you? Or are you gonna take this path separately that you're going to? That's what I think my grandparents say. The path that you take, no matter what, he already knows you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, how are you going to get down to that road? Like, are you going to go up the way once, or are you going to drop down and be a drug addict, then go back up here and do this and that? But I feel like he already has your plan set for you. And people will disagree with me. I know some people that know you choose your life, but that's just my opinion again. I think that he has a road for you. Whatever that road is, that's what happens in your life. But I mean...
Okay.
I'm not super religious, I would say, because, I mean, I do stuff underage. I mean... I don't follow all the rules about, but I believe that like I am religious when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm like, I would not be where I am today if I wouldn't have torn my ACL.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
That's a good point.
I wouldn't be on this podcast. I wouldn't be doing a lot of other things because I'd be in San Jose State playing soccer, just doing whatever. And I mean,
it's a good
everything
point.
happens for a reason.
But think about it. You might be doing something 100 times better than playing soccer, dude. By the time you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. I 100% agree with that. I've been talking about this book lately. I've been reading. It's called The Four Agreements. I think you should pick it up. It's only $5 or $6 on Amazon or something.
Amazon? Okay, yeah.
I think you should read it. It's The Four Agreements. Afterwards, when I give you my snap, I'll send you a link to it.
Send me a link to it. I'll probably get my iPad tonight and read it before I go to bed.
I think you should really read it. I've been giving it to everybody. I mean, I even mentioned it with King last week because I barely started reading it about 3 weeks ago. And I'm reading it slow because, like, I read a lot of, like, fiction, comic books and stuff. But this book's a little different because I feel like it's almost like, because, like, with the Bible, to me, it's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
This is more
non-fiction.
It's not non-fiction. It's like it drives off of like it's four agreements. It's be impeccable with your word. Don't assume. Or no. It's be impeccable with your word. The last one's do your best. The second one is don't take it personally, and the third one is don't assume. And they're four agreements that you choose to agree to, right? And I just think I've been telling about everyone. It's because it's not religious. It's just someone who, because like I was talking to Jimmy and Alex about this last week. Like back way when I'm not sure, but they were like Toltec people is what the book's based off, and they used to they would like it was crazy because it happened on the podcast when we were there. So we were talking about how like back then apparently when you would think of someone or something, they would like if they thought about you or like picked up on. So now that we have like phones and waves and all that, it's crazy to talk about. It's crazy to think about. But they were able to send messages like almost telepathically. Yeah, and so
they talk about that in the book. Sorry for interrupting, but
kinda not really. I go to this woman who like kind of tells me all this stuff because she's just an amazing woman to talk to. That's all.
Okay.
But she's the one that told me about this book. And it's just, it doesn't talk about that in the book, but it's related to the same thing. That these people, like, they, like, if you think about it, the way we live in our world, if we didn't know if none of this existed, we wouldn't know anything. Like, if you think about it, the way you're raised, hold on, I need to turn this down for a second because my thing's, all right, cool. But, like, imagine there was nothing. Like, it was just land. Like, I think the reason I thought of this as well is because I watched... Have you ever seen The Village? Yeah. It's a M. Night Shyamalan. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it, but I've been wanting to watch it.
Okay, it's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
But it kind of opened my eyes to that topic that, like, if we all lived in a way... Like, if you were born and it was just you, you'd have to learn everything yourself, right? But there's nothing to learn. Does that make sense? So, like... What I'm trying to say is like The Village, for example. The movie is they live in a village, right? But it's within the outside world. Like there's still cars, there's still buildings, but they live in a village and they know nothing of it except for the village because that's all they know. So that's kind of like how that book is. Like, when you're raised and taught, you're taught certain things, and you, like, prior to all this, you would have no morals, you'd have no beliefs, because you wouldn't know what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a crazy book to just think about, because then it kind of gets into like he says, like, we live in hell, because it can't get worse than it's a crazy thought. Like, I was thinking about it. I was watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was like, dude, this is based off some true events, right? How fucking worse can hell get if you're getting chased by a fucker with a fucking chainsaw? You know, think about it, and it's a crazy thing. Like, he's just saying we live in it, but it can be heaven as well.
Yeah,
you just have it depends how you make it.
Exactly.
That's how life is.
Yeah,
and
that's why I thought you'd like that book.
I definitely would. I'm definitely gonna read that. Yeah,
I think you should. I can even whip it out afterwards. It's a good book, man. I've been reading it. Just the 4 things that I think are true to, like, just be impeccable with your word, which means, like, mean what you say, or do what you say and say what you do, kind of type thing.
Yeah, I believe in that hard. I mean, I don't like people that have a big mouth and don't do it. I mean, that's how I used to be, but now I realize that as soon as I got older, I'm like, people don't like that anymore. Once you say it, you got to do it.
Yep, 100%. Not only that, you got to...
And it shows character.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You stole the words right out of my mouth. It shows character 100%. And then the other ones, don't take things personally. You can't. And that's why I liked it in the beginning. You were saying, like, it's their opinion, that's all it is.
Like, what are you going to do? Go cry in a room because someone says vote for Trump or vote for Biden?
Yep,
no.
Exactly.
Like, don't go cry in a room. Like, you want to do it, show why you want to vote for him. Like, go out and support him. I mean, don't just go sit in a room and cry and think, oh my God, he's racist and this and that because he believes in this, or he's gay, he's homophobic because he doesn't believe in this or that.
Yeah.
Like, people like to judge in these days, and it gets on my nerves a lot. I just don't sit there. I want to talk to them about it, but people don't like to talk. People don't know how to talk.
Exactly.
People don't know how to talk, and I wish people would learn how to talk these days. That's what I want to teach my brother. I want to teach my brother and sister. I actually have a baby brother on the way. My stepmom's pregnant, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, so I'm going to be a 20-year-old brother here.
Dang.
So
Nice.
try to help my brothers out and siblings out, but I want to teach them how to talk to people because they don't know. You're just sitting on a computer all day doing schoolwork, and that's what sucks for them in high school right now, bro.
Yeah.
High school memories, I can name off one every year that I had fun in school doing, getting in trouble, doing fun stuff after school, before school, like.
Yeah,
it sucks for them.
Yeah,
it does. It does suck.
Especially
a lot.
seniors, man. I mean, I feel like that's the
last
worst.
Graduating class.
Yep, we were.
And sucks to all them, but
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Thank God, 2001 babies. Let's go.
Right?
yeah. Hey, so are you the oldest?
I am the oldest. So my parents are divorced. So I have a brother at my mom's house who's a freshman at Clovis High. I have a sister at my dad's house who's a freshman at Buchanan. And then we have a baby. My dad's house. We have a baby on the way. He's doing March. It's a boy.
Okay. And I know you're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about being the oldest?
I'm a lot older than them. So I mean, I'm 6 to 7 years older. So I mean, they always followed what I did because they were young when I like traveled for sports, but. Now it's just like I want to get to hang out with them more. I feel like I haven't been. I wouldn't say I'm not a good brother, but like I don't have a strong connection as I thought I would.
Okay.
But I mean, as soon as I start getting older, I feel like I see the connection growing. Like I dab my brother up. I talk to him sometimes. And like, bro, if you ever need to talk, I'm here. My sister, it's kind of harder for that. I feel like girls when they're younger, they're not really that much open.
That's for sure.
And it's kind of hard to talk to her because she was not happy when we found out my stepmom was pregnant. So I took her up to my favorite. You know where Sky Harbor is?
Yeah.
So I took her up there one night, and I'm like, hey, you just want to talk about it? Like, what's wrong? Like, I'm here for you. I'm like, I'm gonna be here to help with the baby. You don't have to worry. Rachel's not gonna put you like make you a mom. She's not gonna make you feel bad about having a baby. And it was just kind of hard for her to talk to me. I think she was just like it just hit her hard because when they told me, I'm like, fuck, like I didn't expect that out of nowhere. And it was an accident too. Like they didn't plan on having a baby.
Okay.
And I was like, well, that changes their whole life now. Like I thought it was just gonna be 2. Now they have 3 kids. So we're redoing the whole entire house. They have a lot of stuff to do to the house. And I mean, it's going to be a lot to change, but I'm just kind of happy. I mean, I think it'll calm my dad down as a person too, because my dad's very outgoing, very political, going out when I do that stuff. And I'm kind of worried for him sometimes because he be getting some fights sometimes. I'm like, all right, I mean, I'm there for him, but I think this is going to calm him down a lot. I think it's going to calm both of them down, and it's going to help him out because my dad's me and my dad, we're both hard-headed, bro. We, like, non-stop, bro. Like, it's bad. Like I'm trying to fix it, but I just can't with him. When he says something, I just want to say something right back. And then he says something, I just want to say something right back again. So I'm trying to work on that and just let it go one ear out the other. But with him, he just keeps on going.
It's tough, man.
I just want to keep on going, bro. But I mean, that's how I think that's why I'm
it's
so
tough.
like That's why I think I can talk to people is because of him, because I just talked away to him. And
Yeah. That was my deal in high school, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's what I didn't have problems with kids at school. I had problems with my fucking dad. You know what I mean?
yeah, see,
But
I wasn't like that in high school. I didn't talk back until like I was getting older. I was done with it.
Okay.
That's when I started getting older. That's when. But high school, I just whatever someone said, I just did.
Really?
I wasn't trying to start stuff with people. I just wasn't
Yeah.
trying to get it. I just wanted to get through school.
See, high school, man. If someone said something to me, dude, it was coming down on them. Even if I was on the bottom of the pile at the end of the day, man. I mean, there was a lot of times where someone tried to punk me. I'm like, shut the
my
fuck
face.
up.
Get
You know,
out my
like, get the
face.
fuck out of here, dude. Like, I
Yeah.
remember one time, I'm not going to say her name, but someone's older brother tried to say something to me. I was like, get the fuck out of here,
What are you gonna
dude.
do, bro?
Yeah, I was like, what are you going to do?
People talk, but they can't.
Yeah,
do
people
it.
talk.
People like to do the big talk.
They do. And I mean, I was, like I said, I'm not overconfident guy, man. So I'm just like, what the do something then, motherfucker.
Right.
I'm waiting, you know? Like, and that's just how I've always kind of been. And yeah, I was like that with my pops too for a while. It happens though. You just got to get over it. You learn. Yeah, it took me a while too, but you get there.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
What'd
Huh?
you do? What'd you do to like overcome that? Like, did you just like what happened?
So I got, I don't really care, but
Is a story for another time? Or,
It's
like,
a
after
story-
podcast.
sure, we
Yeah,
can do that.
okay.
But let's just say I was real into drugs
Oh,
back
okay.
then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
we've already talked about it on the podcast, but just some stuff happened, man. And then I moved back home.
Was
so
it marijuana?
Oh, it was more than that,
More
man.
than that?
Yeah.
I recently did just get caught with marijuana though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, see, that was me in like 15. You know what I mean?
I
That was me at like
remember.
15, bro. Like I was just like,
No,
shit.
I was not into stuff 15. It just started happening freshman year of college.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it was before that, but I don't really say before that because I mean, it was 16 years old when I did start getting into marijuana.
Yo, so weed, I was like probably 14, 15, and then I kind of moved up the scale a bit. Nothing too bad. Like I was never shooting or anything like
Okay,
that.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about
yeah.
to say, please don't
Never
tell
no.
me to shoot.
Never. Yeah, never really pills. It wasn't. I didn't like that shit, man. I was always like, because I knew people that did, and they'd act fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
I know it
Yeah.
messes with your brain. Like I actually did a research project on what drugs do to your brain, and I realized what pills compared to like marijuana or ecstasy or Molly does, and I'm like, if I wanted someone to do drugs, I would say marijuana over anything.
Yeah,
It
over
doesn't
everything.
affect your brain. I'm not saying do it. I just did a project on it, and I'm like, wow, I didn't realize how. And our brains are still developing right now. How
Yeah.
old are you?
I'm about to be 20.
20?
So.
Our brains are still developing.
Yeah.
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 22, 23. So
Yep.
everything we've done in the past really affects our brains.
Oh,
and how we
yeah.
think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
I thought our brains were done by 18, 16, but no, our brains are always fully developing. I think at the age of 25 is when your
Yeah.
brain's fully developed.
That's crazy, man. Because I've
Something
done some
along
shit.
those lines. Right? Yeah.
Have you ever taken any psychedelics?
So what like
Like shrooms or
Shrooms?
acid or
No, I haven't.
Oh,
No.
okay. See, that was my shit right
I think
there.
I want to know. Maybe I'll probably stay away from that. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah?
a big person. I mean, only thing I'll probably do is drink. I mean, this
See, I'm against that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me hear that.
Yeah.
Why?
Just I mean, personal experiences. You know, like I just don't like the thing, but I just don't like that. It's poison. Like when I hear that word poison, I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, will I do it occasionally?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But like when I hear just, it's not like attractive to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, when I don't. I same thing. When I even find out a girl drinks a lot, I'm like, nah. But I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm in a fraternity.
Yeah, that's
gonna
why
happen.
it's gonna happen.
I found that out recently. That is what people say. You guys do drink a lot. I mean, we do, but we're not stupid about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know how to handle ourselves when something happens. It's more of other people don't know how to handle themselves.
true, and that's what I don't
why
like.
the bad rep comes
Yep.
back to us, because when someone's blacked out in a house and the police gets called, we can't control them to say you can't drink more. We can kick someone out, but it's gonna be hard for a drunk dude, 6'1", 250 pounds.
Yeah.
That's like on 15 shots of alcohol and like a couple of beers to get him out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to a 5'2" girl that's 100 pounds, we can just carry back to her dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's a
people can't control themselves when they drink, and that's why we do get some bad reps sometimes. People can't control themselves.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to have people over and people can't. That's why we don't allow G's. Like people not in Greek life, we don't allow them in because they can't control themselves.
Yeah.
Compared to other people.
Yeah.
Like, we actually took a class in training of blood alcohol tolerance, how much we should have, how much drinks we should have.
Wow.
We actually have sober brothers. So when we go to parties, there are people sober. I was
Wow.
one of them our first party. So we have gates and we have people always walk around the house to make sure people are sober. If anything happens, tell the president right away. President comes over, checks it out. So it's like actual serious stuff. Like, not all of us. It's not a party. Just all of us get drunk. Like, there's like we planned it like 2 weeks in advance. We find out exit points where it goes, something that happens, like what happens if someone passes out, like what we do. So it's in like serious stuff, but it's just hard. People need to start controlling themselves when they drink.
Dude, that's props.
That's mad. I was just going to say, I respect that, man. I respect that big time.
I didn't know it was so set up, official, you know?
If it's not set up, we can get sued.
Wow.
People have tried to sue fraternities for that because people are getting blacked out at the parties, and we're like, we can't control your son if your son won't listen to us. So what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Johnny over here is drinking half a bottle of tequila, and we're telling him to
stop.
Himself, right? To himself, and we're telling him to stop because when you're a fraternity, you sign a contract. Anything that happens, you can't sue the fraternity. Unless it's like something overboard, like
death,
like hazing wise.
Yeah, that's bad.
Unless it's that, but otherwise than that, it's like you sign a contract, you're under the fraternity thing, so when it happens, you're covered. Now, if Johnny over here was to walk in, full bottle of tequila, finishes it all, blacked out, drunk, throwing up. We don't have a contract for him, so we have to get him out of here and make sure he's okay before anything happens, or it's on our backs and we get suspended. So there's a lot of shit that goes into it. So like before we have parties, we have sober brothers. We have about 5 or 6. So I'm gonna be the next sober brother for the party. So I'm gonna walk around. I'm probably gonna be at the front. I love telling people no, they can't come in, bruh.
He's the bodyguard.
I know, yeah. So we have like a little front, just like this front table. 2 people sit down. We have a list. So we ask all our fraternities. How many guys do you want to bring? And so they write the names.
Fucking exclusive.
They write the names on it. So Johnny from SAE, check. How many people you bring? 3 girls? Check.
Nice.
Dude Kobe, not in the Greek life, don't know him. Sorry, bro, can't come in. Gets pissed off. Well, you're letting this guy in, this guy in. Bro, you're not on the list, bro. I'm sorry, you can't come in.
Not on the list.
We do allow all the girls in. We do allow any girls in, and if they're good looking, we do allow them in.
Okay.
I will be the simp for that. I will say that we do allow some girls in for stuff like that. Like I've heard like stories about like if there's hot girls, bring them in, bro. We can't say no to girls, but we don't want to have too many guys because too many guys also means like they'll fight over girls and stuff like that. So we just can't let anyone in. Like if we know
3-to-1 rule.
3-to-1 ratio, baby. I will try to show you guys that Barstool video about that. I'll send it to you next time, and if you can show it on the podcast, it's super funny. I'll have to get it from someone, but there's an actual training video.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's super funny. I'll try to get you that, but it's Barstool made it. You know Barstool Sports?
Yeah.
Like yeah, Barstool made it because they're super cool, like fraternity and stuff like that, but it's pretty funny how we set it up. Yeah, we have like I want to try to get it so we get AirPods and like we have AirPods in the whole time when we're talking to make sure like everything's going okay. I mean, we just have a group chat on our phones to do that with, but I want to start like getting serious about it just in case. It'd be pretty cool to have.
You got the earpiece?
I want to have the earpiece. Like, I want to try to like get the earpiece for everyone. I want to talk to our president about that. But, like, bro, if everyone has AirPods, we should try to get the AirPods going in, the earpiece in, bro.
That'd be hella funny.
That'd be hella cool. Like, hey, yo, we got something happen over here, and everyone just comes to check it out. Like,
yeah,
hella dope, but
that's a good idea, man.
That is.
That's a fantastic idea. That's good though. That it's like it's almost not civil. It's almost like professional.
Yeah. We're not unprofessional fraternity. Like when you walk in, it's like the guys you see there, they want to make sure we're making this fraternity better. It's not we're just going there to get fucked up and do shit. Like, when someone rushes, we had a guy actually rush. I'm not gonna say his name, but so we were talking to him. He's like, so one of the parties and bitches, and we go, oh my god, yo, we're not all about that. And he goes, okay, and then just didn't talk for the rest of the rush. And we're like,
damn.
All right, we're not taking this dude. We want guys that are going to help the fraternity get better and help themselves get better and not look bad at us. Because when you join this fraternity, your name's on our list. So if you go out and do something stupid and it comes back to us,
yep.
Your name's on our list. So we want guys that are going to set a good example for everyone else.
Yeah.
And if you ask anyone in a lot of fraternities who Austin is, they'll say, yo, that dude's dope. Yo, love that dude. And like, I'm trying to set a role so like because my fraternity is known as the simp, not the simp house, because a lot of our guys have girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
So girls come over with us and they can get drunk and they know we'll take care of them because we're not going to do anything. And so I'm just trying to change that so people look at us like, yo, Alpha Sig, yo, they're dope. Like they have a good parties and stuff like that. And they're super cool guys. You come over and chill and stuff like that. But there's a lot that goes into Greek guys that people don't know about. I would say we can legit sit here and talk about it for 2 days straight, but we don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
But I'm down another time, and I'll maybe bring, if you want, my fraternity brothers. I can try to bring our president in, and he can talk about it if you like. Sure. He's a really smart guy, bro. That dude's gonna go somewhere in life.
That's awesome. I think that's. Go for it now.
I was gonna say you definitely changed my opinion about him today.
No, yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm glad that like. Sorry for interrupting, but I'm trying to like change people's opinions on stuff like that.
No, you really did, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard you were in a frat and I heard Jaden was in a frat, that's all I thought. And I'm like, if that's what you're gonna do, more power to you.
Yeah.
Right. But you coming in here and showing me this, telling me this, I'm really impressed. My mind is blown, dude.
Yeah.
My mind is blown.
Because I remember even Jaden, he's like, yeah, we got like a meeting, or they have like a meeting for 3 hours once a week or twice a week
we
or
have
something.
ours
Like
Monday,
you're saying.
and if you don't go, either you get fined unless you have work. You have to show up. It is mandatory.
That's what he
If
was
you
saying.
Can't go,
Yeah.
If you don't have a good excuse, you get fined by national. So legit, we go in there. We have minutes. So we legit, someone takes minutes of what is said, records it, types it down what is said.
Wow.
So we can go back.
Whoa.
No, we
Whoa.
have a set agenda. So if you talk about something outside set agenda, you can't do that. So
Wow.
that's
Oh,
you can't do that.
like an NDA.
It's like a script, yes. So we have
Whoa.
so it's actually like hardcore serious stuff. And there's actual a rule book and what to follow and how to talk about meetings in minutes.
That is crazy,
Whoa,
man.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Every Monday at 8 o'clock is when ours is. 8 to 10:30, I would say.
God
Because
damn.
some
bad,
people work
man.
throughout the day. I mean, I can't go a lot of Mondays because I work a lot. But even at work sometimes, I try to tune in to like, I'll be like, I have a big enough that's like a Greek dad. I'm like, bro, let me know what they're talking about. Let me know what to say. Because I have things I want to say too to help the community better out. And I want to plan stuff. So like, I had an idea to get one to like do a philanthropy event. That's where you do stuff with other sororities to raise money.
Yeah.
I want to do like a pumpkin carving contest where like
Oh, okay.
people place bets
That's
and like a
dope.
pumpkin carving contest. Whoever wins gets the money and that goes to charity.
That's
Even if it's
dope.
like $100, like that still goes to charity.
Yeah.
Like I want to do something like that, but we can't because of COVID, so we can't have people over. But we have a mosque right by our house, and one of our brothers is in the mosque, and they're super cool with us. They might let us use their mosque to do the pumpkin carving contest. So I'm gonna try to talk to my brothers about that. I feel like that would be super fun to do.
That would be cool.
Wow.
Man, it's a lot more.
It's a lot.
There's a lot more involvement to
Yeah.
it than
Yeah.
I thought.
Bro, there's a lot more, and even Fresno State Student Board, like a couple of our brothers are in that, so we find out what happens at Fresno State. We try to make that better. Like there's a lot more than people think. People think, all you guys do is party. No, bro, we party probably. We still party, but I mean, that's the least thing we're worried about joining this fraternity.
Yeah.
Like I joined it knowing I want to party. I didn't just join it just because of the parties. Of course, I joined it for the girls too, but I joined it for connections to find out how like the real world works, and
Yeah.
I'm realizing like, wow, like this shit's actually serious. Like if you do mess up, you're ruining 56 other people's lives
People.
in college.
Man,
Wow.
that's a lot to hold on to too, man. I mean, like that
Wow.
makes you want to almost be perfect, right?
Yeah.
As
Oh,
or as
yeah.
best as you
Sounds
can.
like
As
it.
best as you can. Yeah, I mean, you can still have fun. I mean, fuck around, do stupid stuff, but don't let people find out or big trouble right there. I mean, we've kicked people out of our house for doing. We don't believe in coke at all. Nope. I know that's big at Fresno State.
Wow.
Saying that. You do that in our house, you're blacklisted. Blacklisted means you
Whoa.
can't come to the house anymore. We have a couple people blacklisted because they've done drugs that we don't approve of.
Which are like Coke's one of them.
Coke's one of them. Anything snore, shooting up. I mean, besides that, everything else, like if you want to do Molly, oh well, you want to roll shrooms, oh well. I mean, some of us don't do it, but I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it. It's
Okay.
just,
Okay.
I mean, the only things really allowed is marijuana at the house and drinking, but a lot of the guys don't smoke really. They just drink because they don't like to smoke really. I mean, if you go to other houses, they do, but I mean, not really us. We're a pretty professional house, I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
Wow.
crazy, man. That's like a lot more. Because even with Jaden, I mean, I remember he showed me like this picture. They're all in suits and shit. I'm just like,
Oh yeah, we gotta dress up in suits. Like you gotta have matching colors. If
Yeah.
you're in trouble, we have for our meetings when we had in-person meetings. It was suit. You had to dress up in a suit for in-person meetings.
That's
If
what
you
he was
didn't,
saying,
You were
yeah.
gonna find. Yep. It's like
Wow.
it's teaching you how to be serious, like business stuff.
yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
It is crazy.
God damn.
That's not like, anything I had expected at all.
Mm-mm.
Especially when you're like,
19 in college.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's
It
exactly
teaches
what
you
I'm
how to
thinking.
mature real quick and like take care of people too, because people someone's blacked out. What are you gonna do? Just let them sit there? No, you gotta take. We had to watch a training video on how to take care of a person, make sure they're okay, call the cops if something happens. Like it's no joke. Like this, it's actually serious stuff. People don't realize it. Like I want to get out there, like do that, but people don't want to listen. People just want to believe what they see because if you see it on the news, it's way easier than actually having to sit down and talk to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people will most likely see this at some point, right?
Hopefully, I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully you guys get big, bro. Like
That'd be crazy.
amazing.
That would be
That'd
I am
crazy.
supporting you guys from day one. I will post your guys stuff on my Twitter, Snapchat, like anything.
See, that's
Like,
the
this
thing.
is
Like, I
dope
don't
right
even do
here.
that, dude. Like, I'm just
Bro,
kind of
you
like,
should. Like, if
I
you
could
guys
push
get
for
big,
it, you know?
No, you definitely should, bro. Like pushing for like even if you don't get that big, I mean, you don't get big quick, but it's gonna take a little bit. But if
Yeah.
you keep pushing for it and grinding for it, this podcast is gonna be something, bro. I
No, it's
have
true.
a feeling. Yeah, I walked in here, I thought it was like some in-home stuff. Like this is a whole setup. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like this. When Jimmy's like, "Hey, yo, I'm doing a podcast. You wanna join?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down." Probably a couple guys just sit in a room with one mic, just take turns talking. No, this is like legit shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
this
the
is
whole
dope.
thing.
This is
Yeah.
the whole thing. This is what you see like on a YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
If you guys got the setup, push for it.
Yeah, it didn't take that much either because
No.
I had this idea a long time ago, and
Really?
I was really trying to do it, and then people I was asking, they were like, and then one day Jimmy asked this question, I was like, fuck, man, this is the guy, because I've been friends with Jimmy for a long time, and then I just never really thought like, let me ask Jimmy, and he's like, I'm down. I was like, all right.
I wanted to start a podcast in the beginning of COVID. I wanted to do like a Discord podcast.
Yeah.
Like the boys in Discord, we just talk for 2 hours and we just like play video games, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
when Jimmy's like, yo, me and my friend have a podcast, I'm like, I'm gonna support this, bro. I'm gonna try to help them out. Like if they need something, I'm gonna try to help them out because this is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will try to get this one up soon. I know you still have time, right?
I got about like 5-10 more minutes before I gotta leave.
Oh shit, dude, it's already.
We've been talking for
Yeah,
like
dude,
an hour.
fly.
It's been a
Talking.
while.
I love this, bro. I'm
It's
down for
3:13.
anything.
You're good.
Oh, I have work till 4. All I have to do is go home. I live like 10 minutes away. All I gotta do is go home and change.
Okay,
So,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
I can leave like at 3:30.
All right, but yeah, we still got a few to put up. We just put up Joel's 2 days ago.
I'm gonna watch that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
Joel's-
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll send you the link
Yeah, send me
too.
the link after. Yeah.
I'll send you the link to it. We've had, it's been my friend Cole. You know Cole Harris?
Yeah, I love Cole Harris. That's
That's my boy,
That's a
dude.
funny boy right there, bro. We have math together. He always be making me crack up during math. I'm like, bro, if you don't shut the hell up, bro, I can't concentrate sitting by your goofy ass. Bro.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
been
Cole.
on here twice. We had Jaden on here. We had Alex King last week. That was a really good
That's
one.
my boy right there.
Yeah, I like
I
Alex
grew
King
up
a
with
lot.
him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We had Joel on about 3 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and then there's been 2 with Jimmy and I, and then 1 with my cousin. Jimmy didn't make that one though. It was just me and Hunter on
Do you
that
guys just
one.
have it once a week?
We do it once a week.
That's pretty good.
Some people that we've tried to get on, like are you free Saturday?
No, not this.
Okay.
Saturday.
So there's a few people like, they don't really have the time to hop
Yeah.
on and like
Yeah.
because Wednesday's the best day for Jimmy and I.
Yeah.
But sometimes we try to pull someone on like on a weekend or another day,
Mhm.
and it's kind of tough just because their schedule. So we've
We try
attempted
to work
for
around
do 2, but so far we've only done once a week, which
Mhm.
is fine.
yeah,
I
that's
think it's
still,
cool.
Still putting content out. I mean,
But,
it's just for fun right now.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
just for fun. But I mean, we have a long list of fucking people that
Yeah.
we want to bring on.
That's dope. Like, keep bringing that list bigger. Like,
It's a huge list, and even when I told, like I was saying earlier, when we have someone, they can bring someone on again, and you know
Mhm.
what I mean?
yeah, I'll
'Cause
definitely try some of the ladies around too. That'll be fun to have.
oh, for
ladies
sure.
talking.
See,
Yeah.
we haven't had a girl on yet.
Really?
Not yet.
I
Not
have
yet.
one that would probably be down. She loves talking to people.
I have one too. You might know. I'm sure you know
What's
her.
her name?
Adriana Taylor.
Yeah.
I've had it's a little conflicting, but because I used to date her,
Oh, okay.
but not that. No, her and I are friends. It's with
Okay,
my
okay,
current,
yeah.
with my current. Yeah,
Okay, with
but
your current girlfriend,
yeah,
she's not vibing with that.
she's
Who's your
not that
current
excited
girlfriend?
about it. She don't. Yeah, she lives
Yeah.
in another town.
Oh, okay.
Not far. Just, but yeah.
Oh, that'd be a little rough.
It'd
on
be
you, though.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
but she's an
relationship.
amazing person to talk to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's someone who's open for it. And I know what's next week? What's next Wednesday? Is it the
21st.
and then after that's the week before Halloween,
28th,
right?
and then
28th.
Halloween's on a
Okay,
Friday.
So
So-
next week is Max, right?
No, the week after is
The
Max.
week after.
I have this guy, super politically passionate.
Really?
Right before November 4th, I want to get him on here.
Yo, that would be dope.
Yeah.
as fuck.
That's exactly what I'm driving for, because him and I go way back, and we have a lot to talk about. But I know he's been itching to get on here.
Really?
Just-
Yeah,
yeah.
Give me on the
For the-
show, bro. Give me the podcast, bro.
for the politics thing. I mean, he's very like supportive of like all the movements that are going on, and
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
definitely get your voice out. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the things that are happening in our
Armenia.
Armenia.
Yeah,
That's crazy. One of my friends actually, it's crazy how many of those people support Trump, bro.
really.
Oh my god, my dad drives with 2 Trump flags in the back of his car, bro. For anyone that hates it, I mean, if you probably see it, that's my dad. But anyone that hates it, hit me up. Like, you take pictures, send me the pictures, bro. But that's my dad, and I was driving with him one night because we were parked shopping. And everyone just goes, yeah, I love Trump. Yeah, I support that. And there's this dude driving another car with Armenian flags. Just like, it's crazy what's happening to them.
Yeah,
right now. Like, I
it's-
really feel bad for them.
Yeah.
You see the Golden Gate Bridge? The whole entire Golden Gate Bridge is filled with Armenian people.
Really?
Wow.
Yep. One of my friends, my fraternity brother's roommates is over there, and he sent me a video. You couldn't even see the cars driving by, bro.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
They were filling it up like that.
Filling it up like that. Bro.
Wow. Man, and that motherfucker's big, dude.
Yeah.
They were filling that up. It's huge,
Yeah.
bro.
Man, Golden Gate is huge, dude.
Damn.
Have you ever been there, Jimmy?
I've never been, but I've seen it.
Okay. Have you been there?
Oh, I love going. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like San Fran, but
No?
I don't like it's political wise. Just
Ah,
because
I see
that's
that.
why. I mean, it's a nice place. I mean, one of my best friends, she was at college up there. She lives up there. She's in sorority up there, so I'm trying to go up there and visit her and her boyfriend. I mean, it's a nice place. I mean, it was better a while ago, but
Yeah.
it's kind of been trashed down a little bit. But I mean, it's a beautiful place. If you're gonna go for a day, your boys'
Yeah.
trip would be dope. Like
Yeah.
I always say, it'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. I mean, I've always been a fan of Los Angeles, though. I've always liked LA a lot more.
I love LA, bro. I love spending money in LA, bro.
Oh, that's one of the best cities. You ever heard of Round 2? Man, I wish I mentioned this a little earlier, just because they have a really nice. Do you know Sean Witherspoon? He made a Nike. It's kind of a
yeah.
you know him? So
Yeah, I
he
know what
owns a
you're talking
store called Round 2, and all it is just all vintage and all like
Ooh.
Supreme
I would
and-
get hard in there, bro.
dude,
Holy
it's an
sh- I would get
amazing
hard
store.
in
Because
there.
I like because here I like to make clothes. I have my own little
Oh, shit.
business here. Yeah.
That's dope.
I'll show you some I've
Yeah.
cooked up. I have a lot of custom.
up.
I have a
Like
few
that.
things like just custom pieces. But man, like his stuff in there, like that's the stuff I like. You know, he's got like vintage Looney Tunes, Jordans. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
The stuff that goes hard. The stuff
Exactly.
that goes hard. Yeah.
Exactly, and like
I'm a little high beast myself, so I know what you're talking
yeah, dude, and he's got like all. I mean, I have a bunch of Supreme beanies. Those are my. I like Supreme, you know, and he's got all that. He's got everything, dude. That store's sick. It's in Los Angeles. I have yet to go, but they have like a bunch of YouTube
I
videos
love going to Rodeo
Wow.
Drive, bro.
Oh.
Rodeo Drive.
for sure.
If I go there, I'm dropping money, bro. That's why I try not to go there that much. I'm being dead. That's why I try not to go that much. To get the boys trip, like, hey, let's go to LA Rodeo Drive. I'm like, how much do I need to pull out, bro? Like,
Yeah,
I try
exactly.
not to spend that much money. Actually, last time I went, I didn't spend any money, which I'm so proud of.
Ooh.
That's discipline.
yeah.
It's so hard, bro. Where were we at? Where we at? Louis Vuitton store, bro.
Oh man.
And I'm like, this wallet would be so nice. And I check the price tag, $360. I'm like, car payment, wallet. I'm like, gotta go with the car payment.
Yeah.
I'll catch the wallet later. You
Yeah.
know? And I'm like, oh, it was hard, but I'm proud of myself. I'm trying to be more money disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like
It's
I like
hard.
my- it is so
It
hard.
is.
It's hard.
It is.
You
It's
see,
hard.
it's a deal like, oh shit, it's $50, half is off. I mean, I don't need it, but it'd be nice to have it, you know. But it's hard. That's what I realized when I get adulting, bro. Adulting sucks. People be like, I want to get older. Don't get older.
Yeah.
older.
Make the time that you have right
Yeah,
as a kid.
yeah.
It's hard. It's tough. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Oh, I was just about to ask that.
Just because the Louis Vuitton store. You ever been?
No, but I'm actually. You know what EDC is?
Oh yeah.
What
I'm
is it?
going to EDC.
Really?
2021. Yeah. So I'm going to Vegas with my fraternity brothers. We're getting a nice ass hotel. So EDC, you like rave music, EDM music?
Okay, okay,
It's
yeah.
a rave festival.
Damn,
I think it's like the biggest in the
It's
world.
a big, so
God
I'm going
damn.
in 2021. Yeah, and so my first time I was supposed to go to Vegas to play soccer a week before I tore the ACL. So I couldn't go.
Oh.
But
Dude.
so I'm going in. I don't know when it's May, March, but I'm paying off my ticket still. But I just can't wait to go. But yeah, I heard the Louis Vuitton store in Vegas is fast.
It's huge. Huge. It's got like
They said 3 stores or something like
Yeah,
that.
so
Oh,
they have
the
a-
store alone.
yeah,
store
no.
alone.
So if you
Oh.
go to
Oh
Caesar's
my
Palace,
God.
they have like the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton. all
Yeah.
But their mall is not like they don't got no fucking J.C. Penney, no fuck. You know what I mean? They got
No,
fucking
It's not no River Park Mall. It's,
no.
It's the good stuff.
It's the good stuff.
It's the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's got the fucking
yeah.
Prada and the, you know what I mean? It's like that stuff. I mean, I think the only like
Damn.
mall store, quote unquote, we can say is like there's like an H&M, but that motherfucker's like 3
Okay.
stories tall.
It's fucking
It's huge.
bro. It is huge.
Like
bruh.
I remember because I went when I was a lot younger. I mean, my aunt and my mother were in there for fucking like 2 hours, dude, because that's how big it is. It's
Wow.
like it's
Wow.
like, you know what I mean?
Like you
'Cause-
get lost in there.
Oh, for sure. They have elevator. You know what I mean?
my
To go
God.
up, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cool, man, and they have amazing stuff over there, man. Art. I mean, the whole place is just awesome. I can't wait to go play cards there, straight up.
Are you playing
Yep.
cards there?
Oh, dude, I play cards now.
Yeah,
like,
I love the casino, bro.
Oh.
I'm a big gambler, bro.
oh, really?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
consider myself a gambler. I consider myself a strategist.
I mean, when I
Strategist.
play like war, when I play 21 like blackjack, bro, I know how many decks they have, so times 4, I count how many go out.
Yeah.
Like, I hate losing money, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh, I know that.
I'm like, my friend's like, yo, drop this. I'm like, I'm not dropping that. Let me count how many cards the deck has. Like, wait, give me a couple
Damn,
minutes.
you count
like,
cards.
bro, it's illegal to count cards, but I mean, I gotta do that when you
Yeah.
get killed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something
Well,
serious.
I think like the counting cards thing is like, because I do that too when I play cards. I'm like, what are the odds that a 4 is gonna come out and
Yeah.
I need a 4? You know what I
Mhm,
mean?
yeah.
I do that too. But I don't think that's like the illegal version. I
illegal
think the
version,
illegal is when you're like, you know what's coming.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the difference.
Yeah, like,
My boss is big into gambling. And he was teaching me how to count cards like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was like our busy months are the summer months, right?
What do you
So
work again?
I work at Fasco. It's
Okay.
AC supply company. But our busy months are the summer months, right? So we're getting into the winter months, of the slow months. And a couple weeks ago, he was showing me. He was like, Jimmy, come look at this. And he's playing online 21 blackjack, right?
Mhm.
He's playing online. He's like, hey, look, watch. I'm gonna call it. And he was like, I'm gonna have like an ace jack in this next hand, and the hand gets dealt, and it's an ace jack.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Holy-
big into it, dude. He's big into it. He doesn't go and actually count the cards because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Right. But he's big into it.
Dude,
There
they'll
are
chop your
ways to
fucking
find
hands
out.
off.
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
are
oh,
ways.
yeah.
I mean, you guys watch Nelk Boys?
Nah, what's that?
Mm-mm.
Guys, Nelk Boys, they're big pranksters. Look up Nelk Boys and Steve will do it.
Steve will do it. I know
He
about
has
him. Yeah.
he has a gambling website where it's just you put money in and it's just a little skyrocket thing and it goes like one.
Oh, are you talking about
multiplier.
Crash? Is that what it is?
I don't know what it's
know
called,
it's
but I know what you're talking
But I
about.
want to do that because my friend made 150 off of that. He put 25 in and just kept on going. I think multiplier got to was
Yeah, that's Crash, dude.
7.
No, we talked
Yeah,
about
that's
this on here
Crash.
already.
Yeah, that's
before.
Crash.
I don't remember when.
Yeah, you guys should watch Note Boys. Hella funny. Dude,
I've
bro.
seen some. Not him specifically or them, but I've seen some videos, man.
Yeah.
This couple held. They put a
Oh,
grand.
that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
they put a grand in, and they were being so stingy, dude. It hit over 8K, and then it went to 9, 10, 11, 12,
And they lost it.
and they lost it at 16.
I've
Oh,
seen that.
damn.
I'm not, but I know I might be stingy with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I might, bro. I'm hard. I mean, I need to learn when to drop out. I'm
Yeah.
not good at that.
Cut your
Okay.
losses.
Most I've lost at the casino was 350, bro.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I was up 700. I brought
And
in
you went
200.
negative after?
I went negative
Wow.
after. I was feeling myself the night. I probably was there for like 4 hours. I was playing blackjack war. The funny thing was I went down to war, put 200 right away. I'm like, if I win this, I'm done for that. I won it, 400 back. I'm like,
And you just
okay.
kept going.
I'm gonna kept going. So I put 300 down, lost the 300. So I'm like, all right, 100 left. So I'm gonna go to blackjack. Played blackjack for like 2 hours. I was up like what, 500. I'm gonna stand out for a little bit. Stood out for like 15 minutes. Went to a different table. I don't know if it was a dealer or the table, bruh. But first thing, I got what was it? I think I had an ace and a 5. So I'm like, all right, that's 16 or 6. I'm like, I hit. Got a 4. I'm like, all right, it can be 10, 20. And
Yeah.
I'm like, the fit time. I'm like, come on. So I'm like, I'm going to take the 10. Didn't take the 10. It was a 2. Lost it. Because I put 150 down
Oh.
for that bet. So now I'm only at like, 150. So I pulled out there. I'm like, all right, this is tough. So I waited for my friends to lose all their money because they were going to leave. My friend hits a jackpot at
Oh man.
little slot machine thing. So he
Oh.
won like 350 off of that. And I'm like, holy shit. So he's like, we're going more. I'm like, fuck, bruh. So we go more. Long story short, I ended up losing all of it. Pulled some more money out because I thought I was going to lost it.
my
I only
God.
pulled like 75 more out. I'm like, yeah, I'm done for that. Not happening anymore. So I haven't been to the casino ever since. It's been a fat minute. It's been since January. I think January 21st is that night. I remember that night, bro.
Wow.
I woke up the next morning, checked my bank account. I'm like, fuck.
It could have been the other way.
Could have been the other way if I was smart with that. I would have pulled out the 400, made 200 extra, but I'm stingy, bro.
I think that's my best gambling skill is I know when to stop.
Know when to stop.
I've been working on a lot more than I feel like I'm better at it now than I was like when I'm a senior in high school, bro. Because I just want the money. Now I know like even if I'm coming out positive, $10, bro. $10 is $10.
10 bucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
10
Exactly.
bucks, 10 bucks,
$10.
yeah.
Exactly,
I pull out
dude.
100, I get 125. I'm still up 25.
Yeah. And actually, I've actually learned from like stocks and stuff that you make your money, right? And then say you double up. Let's just say you double up. You don't put that double up in. You just take you take it, and then whatever you made, you put in instead of going back and forth, just
Yeah.
risking the entire thing every time, right?
Yeah.
Because even if you get a piece of the pie, dude, you're good. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
You're good. Yeah, I like the casino a lot. I love the atmosphere. The only thing I hate is the smoke. I hate the smoke so much, man.
Cigarettes, yeah, no.
The cigarettes.
Can you smoke cigarettes?
You can smoke cigarettes in there.
No,
yeah.
not anymore. Now you can't.
No way.
Because of the mask. You have to wear a
Oh,
mask.
yeah.
You can't smoke
Okay.
now, which is
Hey, it might actually be better now.
Yeah.
better now,
I might have to
yeah.
go check it out. Yeah, I haven't gone in a while.
I think you have to wear a mask. And the last time I checked, I think you got to wear a mask when you go in there.
Yeah, the last time I went, I went one more time after, but the best time I went on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Dude, it was fucking awesome.
Was it packed?
Not really.
Not really,
That was
no.
the best part. And then I go with one of my friends, and he was one of my coworkers. I was like, let's just go to the casino. He's like, all right. So we go. No one's really there, and I hate slots, man.
I don't like them either.
I hate slots. I think it's the worst way to spend your money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it just. But I played them, and I got lucky, and I was like, all right, we're gone. Let's go. I was like, I'll take you. I'll buy your movie ticket, dude. I'm cool with this 150 I made. You know.
Yeah.
Let's just get out of here. But yeah, the casino's tight. I enjoy it.
I just want to say thanks, guys, for having me on. This
Yeah,
was a
I
blast.
just checked the
Yeah,
time.
this is a blast, 2 hours. But like, I'm definitely down to do this again if you want to bring more people. I'm done just to come and listen while you guys talk.
Oh,
This
for
is a
sure.
great
For
time.
sure.
Yeah, it's gotten better and better every
It
week.
has.
Really,
No, it really has.
It's been getting better and better. I mean, I think we kind of skyrocketed the moment we brought Joel on,
Yeah.
because that was when we were like, okay, like we're getting the feel of it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
So I think it's good. Thank you for coming, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a blast. This is the best 2 hours I've had in a long time.
Oh,
I'm
for
happy
sure.
to hear that.
Yeah,
was
I'm
fun.
glad.
Yeah,
I'm
happy to hear
glad.
that.
We try to bring more like the same people on too. You know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't want to just. So I know like we've brought Cole on twice already. You know, we plan to bring everyone, pretty much everyone on
Yeah,
again. You know
come
what I
on
mean?
anytime. If I'm not working or like doing stuff with school, I'm down. Just come on
Yeah.
and talk.
I'll
for a
hit
couple
you up,
hours.
For
man.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, for
Alright,
sure.
Fun
Thank you,
time.
man.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, Anytime.
That was a good one.
That was
Just like that.
good, bro.
Just like that. It goes quick, man.
Yeah,
It did.
That
It was
time.
quick. I didn't realize I got here at 1 o'clock and it's already 3:28.
It goes quick, man. It goes super quick.